It's also like
We are. We are officially live. Monday Night Joe.
goddamn, dude.
You see me steal? Soph's like, why Monday Night Joe? I was like, well, because
It's
WCW
Monday night.
Monday Nitro
Yeah,
and
and
then Monday
also
Night Joe. And I was
yeah,
like, look at the logo. She's like, can you get in trouble for that? I was like, not
no,
really.
not really. I also am missing wrestling tonight to be here, so
I know. Well, I mean, you can have it on in the background,
No, no, God, no,
I
no.
will start. I did have a little liquid death here. We'll do a little grip and rip
That's fine.
when we.
You good? I have a squirt brought to you by my local Chinese spot.
Yeah, and you know,
Yeah.
Coca-Cola.
Hey, man,
Like,
Coke
is that one of the
slap.
fancy Marvel cans?
No, this is just same old, same old.
Everybody, all I find is Juggernaut. Like even the like Juggernauts look.
He has a can. That's
He
the
has
only
a
one I can't.
can.
I didn't know that. All I see is Black Panther and
Oh,
Hawkeye.
you need a Juggernaut. Next time I
I
see one, I'll
I would
grab you.
love a Juggernaut can. What are you talking? That's my guy. I would love that.
I was
I
like,
didn't know he was
I
that.
wouldn't mind
He's
getting a
got can.
Deadpool, but I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna get a Deadpool.
I had no clue my guy got a can. That's awesome. Let's go, Kane. He did it. He's an X-Man now, by the way.
Is he official?
Official on Scott's team post Krakoa.
Oh,
We did it. All these years of him being my favorite bad guy. Now I can say he's my favorite good guy. Full circle, baby.
well, I have 249 images, so I say we just.
Start it out, dude. What are we doing today, man?
We're just talking about. I mean, it was Yo Joe June, and then JoeFest was just this past weekend, so there's been a lot of Joe related things that have popped up, and I figured it'd be fun because now that I'm done that job 2 hours away and I have time to do something, hey, let's hang out and talk for a little bit.
I dig it.
That's kind of where we're at.
I dig it.
I remember how to do this. Share screen.
You're fine, dude.
Yeah, I know. Add to scene. How did we do this? Did I do it like this? Yeah, like that. There we go. Look at us.
Look at us.
Now this guy wasn't at JoeFest, for
Oh
reasons.
man, we're wasting
But
time talking about Bobby
I
Bala.
just wanted to share it because
I'm
Crimson
kidding.
Shadows, it kind of ties into a lot of the
I'm-
other Red Shadows thing. I pre-ordered 2 of these. He has a new wave that went up. I'm only getting stuff like this. I'm no longer getting like Steel Brigade guys, and I will get the gear because the gear works. Weapons and gear always works, and it's a good deal.
Okay.
But these guys can go in my Red Shadows
They look
army
like
that I'm building.
Dollar Tree bats.
I think they're pretty. I think
I don't mean that in a mean
I
way.
think
I
they're
mean
neat.
they look like he tried to make a bat and then a legal department said that's too close to
I
a
mean,
bat.
that's kind of his mo.
Okay,
Just
that's I meant
originality
it.
and
I meant it like that. Like I meant
it's
that the
always like
design started with that
not that.
robot from the 80s, but then somebody said you can't, so then they did this.
And some cool
I'm not
stuff.
crazy about it. I mean, it's Action Force. I mean, some of the stuff I see, it's not bad, but you know,
Yeah.
I like to see it when it's in hand. Like the hip joints, stuff like that. Like there's the gaps and shit in it. I don't know. It's
I don't mind it because it's supposed to be a robot.
yeah.
But yeah, joints like that do kind of tend to bother me a lot. But we'll see. I did order 2, and that's all I lied. I did get the
Nothing
gear pack
wrong
for
with
the
that.
Braves, too.
Yeah, and these, technically always look better in hand, usually for Action Force.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy about the way they do their renders.
So the Super 7 JoeFest exclusives are now up on their website for you to
I'd buy that.
if you wish.
I would
You can
frame
get
that if I bought it.
You can get this puzzle. I mean, it doesn't have the coolest Joe on it, so I don't even.
But it's got Bazooka front and center.
Yeah, I guess.
The coolest Joe.
I mean,
So-
Beachhead is
Pretty
not there.
iconic.
It's got all 3 of the best friends. It's got Beachhead, it's got Bazooka, Alpine, and Quick Kick.
But there's no Beachhead.
cartoon.
Yeah, it's got barbecue. Come on, man.
I like this shirt though. Fight, friendship, and freedom.
So I
It's
haven't
from-
looked at their site yet. I know I
It's from
saw
Japan,
the
right?
That's the Japanese logo for GI Joe. So.
And then the other one's based on like European art, right?
Which one?
The puzzle.
This I don't know where this is from.
Yeah.
No, that's from the U.S. It's from one of the pamphlets. that came with the vehicles.
Okay. See, I
That
appreciate that
for
because
like
we
85.
have
I think.
we have the Joe Man here to talk about it,
Yeah.
so
Well,
that
I
works
have
out.
that. That's why I got that book because it has
Yeah.
all the nice
Yep.
old school
Yeah.
artwork in it. That lovely
It's a
boat
great
anchor
book.
spare
Yeah.
tire of a book.
Yeah. That slab.
Which I think he's finally going to produce the Blu-rays. They're going to come out. They're
Dope.
coming out soon.
Oh
Dope.
wow.
All the interviews, and then they did
Glenda.
Glenda and Cobra Immortal.
Yeah, not crazy about these.
Who is
So
Cobra
here's
Mortal?
my beef with this. He already said that he's not planning on making any character in O-Ring that he has made in reaction. So why keep pumping out fucking characters that people would want in O-Ring? Because these are like
Oh,
hard to get figures.
that can't be right because he's doing a Cobra Commander and Cobra
Yeah,
Commander
but
has a
they're all like a certain instance. You know
oh.
what I mean?
So I can
They're,
still get regular bazooka, sick, because he's only done Snowzuka.
you can get sun like a regular Sunbow bazooka.
That's
Yeah.
fine. That's
Well,
fine.
we'll see how it goes. I did like what they displayed. I don't like these. The reaction.
Well,
Was
well,
done.
we
I
also
don't
have to
mind the reaction when I can get them for like under
Yes.
$10. You
Yes.
know.
we also have to accept
Absolutely.
that like their O ring is based on the Sunbow movie. Sorry, Sunbow Animations, not the toys.
Right.
So Battle Action Force. What these
What is
treasury
it?
editions is this? These are the mail comics, not the actual comics. I didn't look into this, but apparently these are up for pre-order.
I didn't see these. I assume they're comics. What from Europe? Maybe.
Yes.
Oh, Red Shadow's right there. So yeah.
Yeah, I know. I try to throw the red.
Hey, it's
shadows
Gaucho.
in. It is.
I love Gaucho because you thought his name Nico, and then we misread it. His name's Rico. It's just gung ho with like a Roblox gun, but he's orange. It's great. Quality toy. I mean, that's cool. Steve, are you in on this?
I need to get in on it. I realized it's what like only 2 days away, less than
Yeah,
2 days.
let me
so-
switch.
Leo's in on it. He got the Cobra one.
Oh, oh,
Oh,
what did
I
I
don't want
do?
to be. I don't want to be on camera.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, look, you can see MODOK. The only
Yeah,
two
it looks
Marvel
dope.
Legends I kept. Yeah, it's MODOK right there, and the thing. Yeah, yeah. And then my pile of Warhammer stuff I haven't finished
There
building.
we go. So it is currently it has
Holy
hit the 3
shit!
million mark.
Holy shit, dude!
Wow.
It's hit the 3 million
That's
mark.
insane. Oh, it's got 40 hours left.
40
Less than
hours
2
to go.
days.
Yeah, I
Rad.
gotta do that.
Gotta jump on that shit, Steve. For
This
anybody,
thing is
you should have it.
All stretch goals unlocked. So the extra
Everything,
cards, Crocmaster cards, Urana, Mutton
A
Junkyard,
bazooka card. Let's go!
Jinx, Wild Weasel, Tunnel Rat. Yeah.
Globulus. We can talk about that motherfucker later.
Choose your side. I went Cobra. I
I'll go
really
Cobra
wish the
too.
Cobra books were blue, but
That's because red evil, blue good.
yeah. But it should have been green for GI Joe and blue for Cobra. But
I
then
agree with that.
Yeah, I can see that. I dig it. So which one are you getting? Are you just getting the book and that's it? You getting all 3 books?
I want all 4 books.
All 4 books. My bad.
I went all 4, and then I went with the and then I bought the GI Joe card pack,
Okay.
and then the Larry Hama yearbook.
Dope.
So yeah, I'm like almost $400 into the set here.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. So this is what like it'll come in this fancy box.
That's sick, though.
The Cobra
art.
set. I mean, this is why I went with the Cobra set, which is just having them all there. And
All the thugs.
I feel like this will match the box with the artwork book set a little bit
There you
better.
go,
And that's
yeah.
why I got that.
Yeah.
Look, at the end of the day, it's cool as hell, man.
Yeah, I'm happy they're gonna be in a graphic. There'll be updated imaging and stuff too.
Oh
so.
yeah.
I'm also happy that these books that have proven to be very expensive in modern ages are getting one mass reprint. So if you've really wanted them, get on that shit now, or else you can't complain about not
And
having
trading
them.
cards.
Yeah.
You know I
That's
love
awesome.
some trading cards.
You
Dude.
do love them.
I don't know why. I just put them in a binder and then they sit there and
I do wish the art was more old school inspired, but it's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
wish
it's
it was like the old, like in the art book that I just got. I wish it was
Yeah,
like that. That'd be
yeah,
cool as
that
hell.
old Ron Rudad art. Yeah, for
That's what I
sure.
want. I want like a card set of the old GI Joe card backs.
Yeah, yeah.
You know that
But
to me,
these
I
are
that,
these are cool.
yeah, that's what they should do though. Somebody let's do a
Some
Kickstarter of just like trading
the
cards
old
of the
cards.
card backs, and
Well,
then the
they did
back would
those
be.
in the mid '80s, so if they did the same type of style of the ones in the mid '80s, they would sell like hotcakes. Those things are awesome.
I'm saying every one, every like all the way up, go up to the end of the line, man. So then you
Yep.
have the different cards for the different releases, Battle Force, Ninja Force, all that shit. Python Patrol. That'd be pretty cool. Pretty fucking rad.
Yeah, I'll be excited to get this.
You have a free Storm Shadow card. This is if you signed up for their mailing list.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Storm Shadow goes both ways here.
Chuckles.
Yeah,
Oh,
these
that's
are the tiers here.
right.
So just the digital edition of Compendium 1 for $30.
Nice.
Digital edition for all 4 books for 120. So there you go. You get all of them digitally for 120.
That's cool.
75 for 1 book. 300 for all
You gotta
4.
get all. Like you can't just buy. I don't know. Like if I,
You
I
can't just get one. You gotta get them all.
Yeah. For
You get
this,
both?
I hope.
Oh, you got to get all 4 books. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I hope that they do this with the IDW stuff as well.
I know that they're going to do
I
it for the
don't know if they
Transformers,
will,
for the
but
Marvel
that would
books.
be fucking rad to get like 4 more books.
Is there a clamoring for that?
I don't know. It would be nice to have
Also,
a complete.
so here's the problem though. Skybound and IDW are direct competitors. Does that make sense?
hmm
So it's
Yeah.
not technically in their best interest to do that because you're just giving someone whose license you took away money. Whereas this is a way
Hama
to
book plates here. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
That makes
Hama.
sense.
There's gonna do some like signature Hama ones here.
That's
His
cool.
tank. That's both versions for 6.
I mean, if you're crazy, that's kind of worth it. But like, if you
you know,
get one
people
set,
will
it's
mix
got
and
everything.
match.
Yeah, but if you got one set, it comes with everything. So
Yeah, I don't pick a
yeah,
side, man. Pick a side.
pick a side. You got to make your stand. It's Team Joe all the way.
Then the stretch goals. You got
Yeah, spot cloth, double-sided bookmark. Yeah,
bookmark,
it's
die
all on the
cut
website.
stickers. Yeah.
What we're trying to do here is just like, hey, if you want this,
40
you got the
hours
cash
left.
lying
It
around,
has hit the $3 million mark.
you got less than 2
That's
days to
crazy.
jump on it.
So yeah, all this shit you can get.
It's awesome, man.
Oh,
And this is like a one-of-a-kind thing. Because I doubt after this it's ever happening again.
I mean, I
It'll be a
believe
hot item.
they're gonna have some like trade omnibus like compendiums coming out, but they're not gonna be
Everything.
having everything in it like unedited. Like the special missions will be its own thing, and this is a one and done. Everything, bam, in order.
You got a
together.
one-time, here's everything Hama ever did under Marvel.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
believe these are the original runs. So they're not edited. Like some of the trades were edited.
Yeah. Dope.
Yeah, there's like a reprint of this book, and then this is Silent Night
That's dope,
reprint. Look, you get a Larry
Hey,
Hama
look,
card will
Look,
be
it's Larry Hama. It's Tunnel
added
Rat.
to your set. I might have to add that on there.
It's Tunnel Rat.
Yeah, but it's cool, man. It's cool. We got a lot more to go over here, so I'm just gonna just keep it. Keep it moving. But yeah, it's fully funded. $3 million, man. But then we got some new Joes here showing off in beginning of Yo Joe June. How do we feel about these Iron Grenadier bats? Iron Grenadiers. I don't know why I keep saying Grenadiers. I'm not.
Look, it's gonna sound crazy. I don't even buy Cobra. I'm kind of bad at out, if that makes sense. I'm waiting for the BAAT, and then I'm kind of good. We've had so many. Oh, Steve died.
I know. I like them.
Okay. Yeah.
I like them, but here's where I'm at. I don't know if I need bats for different factions. I'd rather have the different kinds of bats that they've had. You
So
know what I
the
mean?
Iron Grenadiers, Grenadiers, sorry, they went with color tones. I wasn't crazy about it. I feel like they should have gone with the 88 color tone. They gave them the gray and stuff for the, not the bat, the other one. But other than that, I mean, it's a simple fix. Like, I think it looks cool. Obviously, it's a one figure. The bat, I only ordered a couple. How many people? And at this point, how bad are they using this mold up?
A
Each bat
lot,
we get,
and
like more
it's
and more
getting to the
janky.
point. Like the arms are that Arctic bat that I have. The arms are really bad.
So that's what I think of when I see another bat mold. I'm like, oh boy, how bad is this one going to be? Because they keep reusing it, reusing it, reusing it. It's
Yeah.
getting worn out.
Yeah,
It
I
looks
like
cool,
the
but
original
it's
one,
not what I'd buy of it. I'll buy a couple. I'll buy two,
and
probably
I
three.
don't care for this alternate head. I just
Yeah,
they had it on the Arctic bat, and I just don't care for it. That's not a
I got to
bat.
be honest. I kind of like the alternate head better
Yeah,
because it helps make it be. Helps make it feel like it is their bat, not Cobra's bat. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, and it's a
I
yeah,
good
know
but
it's a
this
thing.
was
weird
in the
point.
Arctic one.
Overkill. If you think of Overkill during that
Yeah.
time frame when Iron Grenadiers were in, like he was
Okay.
kind of wacky looking.
Yeah.
So
I just think like if it has the regular bat head, it just looks a little too much like the Crimson Guard bat in a way because it's just red. Whereas
and
with
he,
that other pseudo sci-fi head, it kind of feels different.
yeah, they're
Mhm.
using new neck pegs or neck joints or whatever too. You hear that? They
Yeah,
mention that.
Interesting.
So now it's gonna
um,
be even harder to swap parts and
so I
stuff.
know
Interesting.
the first bat and the Python Patrol bat have a different ball peg, have the same ball peg. All the other bats currently have the same one, but now all the figures across the board are going to have the same
Interesting.
ball peg. So I don't know if this is going to be the same as figures that already exist, or if they like after this certain figure that they're all going to share the
Oh,
same
they're
head.
going universal. That's
Yeah,
awesome. I didn't know
universal
that.
across
I
the
dig
line.
that. I
Yeah,
dig that.
yeah. In the video, they took this head and put it on one of the um the
I
Iron
dig that.
Grenadiers. They put one on. Yeah,
Okay.
they straight head swapped it.
I dig that, dude.
That's cool that they finally added a clear chest. That should have been
Yeah.
right from the get.
Yeah,
It was like a
so
non-F
people are happy
production
about
day one.
that, and the red face they're gonna try and swap on their regular bat for like the cartoon
Yeah,
bat.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to get two more Python Patrol bats, and then two more basics, so I could swap the heads for cartoon versions.
Oh
But
my
I have a
God.
feeling we're gonna get a retro card bat,
Yeah, we
and it's
will.
gonna look like the cartoon.
You know
Yep.
we will.
So I didn't want to do that because I just know that's what's gonna happen.
That's gonna happen.
This is the one, Joe, that I didn't pre-order.
So the fact that he
What's
didn't have
up?
a backpack broke my heart.
He looks kind of goofy. Like
He does look kind
They
of
reused a ton of crap. Look, like what actual weapons are his? Nothing.
I think
Um,
these picks
no.
are the only new things on him.
the
Everything
picks
else,
and the hook because
no, the hook is
Oh, no,
from
that's
the
shipwrecks.
Amazon is from Storm Shadow.
It's also
everything
shipwreck.
else is Alley Viper.
the
Yeah,
picks
these are
are
Alley Viper. Both
the
of these.
picks are new. Yep, yep.
I mean, so the harness, the jacket, the legs, the face. The face is
The
horrible.
rope is just
I mean,
shipwrecks rope. That head looks weirdly fat, and I know that's awkward coming from a fat guy.
No,
But the
it
face looks like bloated,
his
like he
head
got
looks
stung,
a little big and looks a little sunken.
and the neck
in.
looks a little too thin.
Yeah,
Looks
It
like he
looks
got
nothing
bit
like
by a
Alpine.
bee. No, which must be out because I was so looking forward to Alpine.
yeah.
So looking forward to
And
him.
I just
Also, no backpack.
yeah, like this is like maybe a guy to start your custom Alpine.
I know everybody like some of these guys really like these. I hate the removable hats and
Yeah.
glasses. I would rather have a swappable head.
I agree.
I
think-
just like
I
this
think at
looks.
this point,
This
we're
looks
kinda
like toy to me. This just
It's
looks.
too low end
Yeah.
toy for that to work.
Cheap.
They never set
cheapy.
right. Like Shockwave, I was so excited for Shockwave. That hat looks like shit on his head.
It does.
also
Pisses
the
me
hat to fit on a bigger head
Yeah,
looks even bigger, so it looks
Yeah.
goofy.
yeah.
yeah. Just give me a swappable head, man.
I don't like the grappling hook rifle, anyways, so
Mm-mm.
this doesn't really make sense to me. I don't know, man. It's a bummer because I was
Yeah,
super
this
looking
one was
forward
a
to
little bit of
Alpine.
a letdown. I felt like they could have done a little bit better.
They really could have.
Watch,
So,
they'll do like a vintage version.
A
It doesn't
vintage.
matter. They're not going to change the head sculpt.
yeah,
they're just gonna paint
I
him
just
different.
held off. I held off on him, and then Airborne was the other one I haven't got yet. And
Did they even give him his actual toy gun?
like the basic guys? I just haven't been getting. I'm just like, I'll wait for a sale. Some of these pictures are great though. This is
now when I pre-order one for me, one for my son. No extras.
He doesn't even have his gun. Oh no, technically that Alley Viper gun is the gun
this
he
looks
came with.
dope though.
I mean, yeah, but like, I don't know.
I'd see this pissed me off.
Yeah, see that the gray pants. That's what I was talking about. Like why couldn't we get all black? I know
They went with like the 25th anniversary officer versions.
Mm-hmm.
So I know for a fact we're going to get a retro card all black. It's going to happen. Why doesn't he have an Uzi? Like, where's the red Uzi? That's all I want.
Yeah,
they ruined his guns. They did.
I'm about to break your heart. I think this is the coolest reveal.
It looks cool.
Here's my biggest problem. They are straight up using entire sprues of weapons for a figure. So, like, all right, so we'll use Big Ben's sprue for the Grenader.
Yeah.
Or we'll use that. Like, that's stupid. Like, I feel like.
And then he also
weapons. No original weapons there.
He also has Destro's both his pistols. He's got the sci-fi gun and then.
So I get that he's saying it's like an Iron Grenadiers. They're saying it's an Iron Grenadiers thing now. That's fine, whatever. But he should have had an Uzi. 100%.
The original have an Uzi.
The original does have an Uzi, yeah.
And
then he has like a red laser.
One of the probably coolest accessories from the late '80s, early '90s. The Uzi.
It's the red Uzi.
It's black and it looks.
Black. He has like a red laser pistol. So they could have made this red or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Funny thing is, if you have that Wave 1 Destro, his is red.
But it doesn't fit.
It's gold. The Wave 1 Destro's gold.
The pistol. I thought the laser gun was red.
Yeah.
Oh, it is an Uzi.
Yeah, man. Look at him just.
I
forgot. Casually pull out some.
Okay, let me get my Iron Grenadiers. Hold on, everybody.
It's a really nice gun. It's a really cool accessory. So they should have been like. I don't care about this red pistol. If they included this, I would have been happy. I just needed this sword, whatever, fine. But they didn't even give him that. They could have given him the Snake Eyes one. If they,
they've used it multiple times. Yeah.
I mean, let's be real. Y'all
I have a few. That doesn't matter though.
It's a good point. It's a good point. I shouldn't have to be the one fixing my toys.
I'm getting a little frustrated knowing now that I'm getting figures that are not complete though.
There's a gold face.
Every figure I get, I have to customize to get it to look.
And that's why I'm dipping out of Action Force because I'm paying $30 for a figure, and then I got to spend $15 on a gear pack to make my figure move. And I'm like, I can't keep doing this. So this, like, the minute I seen this, and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with this figure, but I just know that we now have a retro card immediately on the way. But are they going to give us everything we want on the retro card? Because the Snow Serpent didn't come with shit.
Neither did the eel.
Neither did the eel. The eel was just a straight darker version.
They didn't even give the Snow Serpent his mortar.
No, or the AK. They gave him a freaking.
They're in a crap. I'll be honest right now. Like, Hasbro's in a crappy mode with GI Joe. They're like really reusing a lot of shit, man.
And there's no reason to because they're making loads and loads of money right now.
And they're
doing well
with it.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
I'm indifferent on the helmet being removable. As long as it sets tight, I'm fine. But
they're just not thinking about this correctly. Like, nobody wants these 6 guns he comes with. If you just would have made the correct 3 guns,
we would have been fine.
Or you would have been fine.
Oh, people have hated Big Ben's guns, and they keep using them with characters.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, it sucks, dude.
I'll be giving all these double-barreled assault rifles to, like, my not Red Shadows characters. Because that'll make sense.
Assault rifle is just so fucking weird.
But how are you on this V2 Storm Shadow? I think he's cool. People have been hating on this thing. I think it looks neat.
I don't know. I like it, but it's...
I don't care for the Storm Shadow, so it doesn't bother me any.
Yeah, see, like, it needs tweaks. Like, I'm going to have to take it completely apart to make it look the way I want it to look.
You don't like the
hood's wrong.
Red and samurai gear on him?
Yeah, like, all that shit in the middle needs to go. like all that belt, all that shit. Like I'm gonna cut all that stuff down to just the pouches in the front, probably.
The hood's wrong. The hood's upside down.
No,
And
that's
then
I'm pretty sure
so
that
you,
hood's right.
and then when you go underneath of it, watch there
Oh.
won't be paint all the way up the leg. So I'll have
I
to finish.
think they said in
camouflage.
the figure reveal that there was paint all the way through.
All right, well that's great because I didn't hear him say that, but I'm gonna have to cut all that off.
Yeah.
I just don't like it because it just doesn't fit that figure,
Yeah.
and it's just too much. It's too busy, in my opinion.
I don't like Storm Shadow, so
His
I also
boots out
I also don't double dip on characters. So once I get one, that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have
I'm
the
not
Storm
out here
Shadow
multi-piecing. Like
both that I want already.
I don't need three of the same guy in different costumes. I'm cool having one guy in that costume.
Yeah, I like it because it's when he went to Joe.
Yeah,
So it's a
Yeah.
definite buy for me. But again, I'm not like back in the day. I probably would pre-order at least 3. You know, now I'm just doing 2.
yeah.
One
But
for me,
see,
one for
the
my kid. Like, no reason to get more.
Joe Storm Shadow for me is the Ninja Force Storm Shadow. That's
That you
like I
already
have that
got.
one pretty much already.
And that's a piece
It's
of
the
crap
art
figure.
Yeah, it's not great, but I have
Well,
it
Yeah, it's not great. It still goes for a crap ton of money for some reason.
Yeah,
because it was hard to get. I guess.
completist.
I think it's also because now they're finally starting to do more Ninja Force stuff, so people really want it.
We need more Ninja Force.
I mean, I like this figure. It's I'll be getting it. It just doesn't. It's not
so
perfect.
cool.
I like that he has the Wolverine claws. Those are cool.
Yep,
I thought
that's
those were a cool
fitting for him.
accessory. Yeah,
He had
Yeah,
it when
but-
he was the original
I
version.
mean that is pretty good posability.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
You know, that's like commendable for a $25 action figure. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You touch his toes.
They did Dragonfly unboxing.
Do, 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 do.
I didn't share any-
This.
I didn't share any pictures of this. This looks great though.
Looks
I want
awesome.
to bash it.
You want to bash
Well,
it?
bash it.
Yeah, so I don't like that they reused Hiss shit. They gave it the Hiss missiles, the Hiss cannon.
Ooh,
I don't like that. They went
I
cheap
didn't
on
know
it.
that. I didn't know
They-
that.
Yeah, they went cheap on that, which they shouldn't have. You shouldn't put a winch on the wing. That makes no sense. So that's a stupid accessory.
Does
You gotta
Um,
have the winch so you can have Guile hang
But
from
does
it.
the
Yeah, but
original
dude,
have
it's
a
got to
winch
be
on the wing?
underneath properly. Like it makes no sense on the wing. Like you can't get to the end. Like it's stupid. So I'm not like so I won't use those things. But when they did the unboxing, like I noticed some details that I was like, why the hell? This should all be all new mold. Like why are we using?
What's with all the zombie stuff that they put on there? The
do you
zombie
mean?
decals and stuff. You didn't see that?
No, I
No,
didn't
no,
see.
no.
I mean,
There's like
go ahead. I'm sorry.
there
zombie
was
decals?
like you had your basic like your tiger teeth or whatever and your classic decals or whatever, and then there's like a whole sheet of zombie stickers, like a zombie
I didn't
wild
see
bill,
that.
Why?
zombie teeth, and I'm like
No.
that looks weird, but like I definitely want to like I want to apply the stickers, but I know I'm gonna be mad trying to apply stickers.
No stickers.
I will say after I've bashed it, I feel like when I get it and what it comes with,
You'll be
the
happy.
extra stuff, I will be able to load it out. It'll look the way I want. So I'm excited about that. I'm not excited about that yellow tail fin too. I don't know why they put that yellow on there, but whatever, fine.
Huh.
I'm being picky, but man,
I-
the figures look good except for Glenda.
I'm so Glenda and Wild Bill are the only two that I like. The other two I'm like
Why are we reusing weapons again for a freaking HasLab? I mean, I get that too, but
It's a good point.
um,
He's right.
yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing there.
but
I
that's
will
just
say-
a nitpick. That's just a nitpick.
I will
Overall,
say
it's cool though.
I'll be happy whenever regular mainline Wild Bill comes out and I can get my favorite Wild Bill, which is just the Walker Texas Ranger looking Wild Bill with like the vest. It's the best Wild Bill. I'm sorry.
There will be a mainline release Wild Bill, and it will probably be the blue with the orange vest.
Yeah, that's the
from
one I
cartoon,
want.
and that's the one I want. Honestly,
I almost backed this thing when they said Wild Bill was going to be in it, and then I saw that it was the
either
pilot
that
one. and I
or
was like,
the
okay.
was
They're
it the
not going
V2
to do the General Custer.
General
Yeah.
Custer Wild Bill V2
I
Wild Bill.
doubt they're going to do
Yes.
that one.
I like that one too.
No,
though.
Look, no, it's cool as hell. I just don't think they're going to do that.
Yeah, but Glenn is cool. I'm all for like the international Joes, so I'm very
You
excited.
saw
to
her
have-
face, right?
Yeah, she looks a little rough.
They ruined that face sculpt.
She looks a little rough.
So there's two Night Force guys in this.
I don't give a shit about Night Force. Like that's just.
true.
I know everybody loves some Night Force, but they're just.
Yeah, the good thing is we'll get the original versions of them
Yeah.
both, and I like those guys a lot. Crazy Legs. So
Yeah,
Ripcord School too.
yeah.
We'll
I'd
get
much
the
rather
original.
have their regular versions then.
And we'll get those. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So I can probably flip these and
You could probably flip them.
get some
Yep.
other stuff.
Some Night Force weirdo that doesn't want a big helicopter will absolutely buy them off you.
Oh, there's plenty of Night Force weirdos, man.
That's true. If you like Night Force, you're a weirdo. Saying
What's-
it here.
It's just
What's
dog
the
on Night Force.
Victory
Bro.
Test Deco. What's that?
It's for the Skeletron,
Yeah, but what is that? Like, what is like what the paint apps?
I guess. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
good
there's
shading.
some-
Got the fucking TIE fighter skeleton
It's
face.
just all the packaging samples.
Yeah, that's gonna be huge. I hope you got a good place for that.
I don't have any place for it right now. I don't know. I was watching the video of them at Joe. Oh, it's so cool looking.
And then the Dragonfly is gonna drop on you too. You're gonna have no place for
Yeah,
it.
I don't have anywhere to put this shit, but I keep getting it.
Oh yeah.
Here's a 4-inch version of the.
That's cooler than the
Yeah.
one Bobby Valla put out.
It looks like similar to the Action Force one, but I will say I like this design better than the Action Force.
This
I do
feels
too.
more
The
like a
colors on
Terminator
this look
skeleton
so much
robot.
better too. I have a picture of colored painted ones later, and this is just some molding stuff here. I don't know. Here's some more test shots, revisions. There you go.
Damn,
Here's some production reviews.
that's ridiculous.
This thing look crazy. Look how big that fucking thing is, dude.
I don't know where you're gonna put it.
I have no idea where. I bought the stand for it. I mean, that might help.
That's so.
Speaking of red shadows,
There we go. Weird European non-existing evil Joes.
they're canon. They're canon. They're a thing.
Are they
So-
canon?
I saw this, and I mean it's cool for the people to definitely want them for sure.
Yeah.
Nice
Especially
facts.
because those back then were the like Star Wars type figures. So to get super articulated versions of these, that's gonna be awesome.
Well, the 4-inch ones, the 3 3/4 inch ones sold out. Like there was like a couple in stock the day they released,
Yeah,
and they're all sold out now. Like, yeah. So I definitely pre-ordered these. I mean, with a couple head swaps, you know, like swap those two heads there. You got Baron Ironblood and then the Black Major.
yep.
You know, and there's his helmet right here. There's his,
And a werewolf.
I'm not going to use any of these zombie or
Is
werewolf
that a
parts.
zombie werewolf?
Yeah, but who gives a shit?
Who
Like,
gives a fuck?
we're getting red shadows, boy.
So ridiculous.
I pre-ordered 2 of these. And put
The
this hat on
Crimson
here.
Moon helmet is awesome.
Just swap the
That
hands and
looks
helmet.
cool.
Oh, look at this. We're going to have Red Vulture. Going to put another one of these helmets on this guy. This helmet's going to go over here and have Red Laser. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got it all mapped out.
Yeah,
All planned
fucking
out.
Steve. When these came out, he was just sending me like, and this part goes to this guy, and it makes this guy, and then this guy goes to this guy, and makes this guy.
What do they retail for?
30?
30. Yeah.
30.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
30, yeah.
And dude, I have their Santa Claus, and it is a quality figure.
I have two
a
of their Santas. I love them.
I have one of their 3 3/4, their 4-inch figures. People say the paint apps are shit. The one I have has been great.
I have two Santas. I have
Yeah,
G.I.
this-
Joe
I have-
Santa and normal Santa.
I have 3 Santas, and they are solid quality figures, man. And then here we go. Here is not
the Red Jackal. I
not
remember.
Red Jackal. Yeah,
Red
there
Jackal.
you
I
go.
remembered. Oh, okay. These
There's
are
the
now
helmet.
These are now $40.
Are they?
Oh wow,
If you get them at Big Bad Toy Store, they are $37.99.
wow.
Well, I pre-ordered a lot.
They are
And
37.
these were the stretch goals. This guy here.
That guy's $37.99. But that's a very easy paintable blue guy.
Well, we'll get to that later. And there's this guy here. I pre-ordered 2 of these.
Damn, Leo, that's a lot of dollars.
A lot of dollars.
A lot of dollars.
But
it's what you've wanted.
you know what I mean? Like, hey, we got another faction to fight G.I. Joe here.
Yeah,
and how
that's
fucking
true.
cool are they going to be looking standing under that Robo Skull that I don't have any room for?
I will say, off the jump, the visual that they're all just werewolves with guns, obviously ignoring the extra accessories. It's kind of jarring to me, but I understand
This is like two things. Okay,
because
one,
it's a
these are
way to skirt a license. I totally get it.
totally like this is like the Red Shadows are basically space Nazis, you know.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
let's be real. And then, but now like they're like, no, let's put the space Nazi shit on the werewolves. So it's basically the werewolf women of the SS from
Yes.
Grindhouse that
But
that
also
movie.
it's how you don't have to acknowledge the fact that you don't have the real license for what it really
Yeah.
is.
Oh, these guys are dangerously close to being hit with the cease and
Infringing on
desist
copyright.
all
Yeah,
the time.
yeah. I was gonna say
Yeah.
it really looks like it's
I mean, I'm excited for it.
Hey, dude, they're
Hopefully we get to
cool as
see some
hell.
more figures in hand soon, very soon. I
My
got
big
Yeah.
my Monster Force
my
Wave 1 update from Big Bad that they'll be shipping in August.
so my biggest issue, and this is something that goes back to our show when we used to do it more often, we would talk about freshman fee fiction stuff a lot throughout like the year, 2 year we did the show.
Yeah.
But I still don't think none of it has
None of
actually
it's been
come out
released.
yet.
Yeah.
And that's my one issue. It feels super 70 where it's constant, here's this, here's this, here's this, and you gotta pay me up front. But nothing has made it to hand. And every time we see them in shows,
Well, the
the
4-inch
promos look
stuff's just all
incredible.
released. All the first wave of 6-inch stuff's supposed to be being released in August. Like they're getting
I know.
there.
Yeah.
They're getting there. And when it
No, and
comes out,
I
people
don't
will like it apparently.
yeah, no, I don't mean to shit on it. I'm just saying
No,
like
I know, but I mean, this is all going to be reuse of a lot of
Yeah.
the
yup,
Monster Force
Stuff
stuff. So
that's already
hopefully this stuff turns around a little bit quicker.
yeah. And if this sells and the other stuff sells more than this price
This is
lower,
probably going to sell a little bit more because
yeah,
people are knowing. And there's things to tie more, like the 4-inch figures do well. There's some reveals I have at the end that are tying more into the 4-inch world
nice.
that they have. So,
Cool.
but
Cool.
yeah. So how do we feel about Mad Marauders?
I
Are
do
we
not
into
care
this
about
too?
I love Sergeant Slaughter. I do not care about the Marauders.
I would have bought Spirit if he was solo. I would have bought another Spirit. That's a good
I
figure.
do think I bought one. I think I bought one of these. So, but
Well,
not overly excited.
Lowlight is stupid, and Lowlight in green and brown is
All
stupider than
right, I
Lowlight in
will.
gray.
I'm kind of a low light hater, but that's a good figure.
No, Dynamite figure, but Lowlight's stupid as a
But
whole.
they fucking butchered low light. They gave him all dumb shit.
Yeah.
They gave him fucking Tunnel Rat's shitty
Terrible
backpack. They
fat
gave him
rifle.
this shitty rifle from the
Shooter?
SDCC
Yeah.
Zartan.
Yeah. He has Outback's shovel, but he doesn't have Outback's
Nowhere,
backpack.
nowhere to peg it in. That can
Tunnel
go on.
Rat.
That can
Yeah.
go on his backpack.
So my issue is Spirit doesn't have the perch for the fucking bird to sit on his back.
You only can just forearm
But
it.
how's he gonna hold the gun right if the bird can only sit on his forearm?
Yeah. It's a
You know,
different bird though.
It is technically not freedom. It's like a brown eagle. They say
Now I
Like, it's
kind of
not-
want it just because it's
It's
a different bird.
bird.
They
Fuckers.
butchered these. I bought them, but they're butchered. For
They're
sure.
not great, dude. Also, Lowlight's that right there, just the blue goggles and the blue beanie, just looks rough.
I don't
man.
really care for Mad Marauders or Sarge's Marauders. If I got these, I would throw them with Tiger Force.
It's too jarring. They look too.
But
And
I'm
that's
not.
saying much because Tiger Force is jarring as fuck as it
Yeah,
is.
but I love Tiger Force. That's
I
fine.
know Tiger Force is great.
I had these as kid when I was a kid.
Did you
so,
the
the
Marauders?
I had a mix of them. I had all the vehicles.
No, I got this.
Yep, that looks good.
I pre-ordered this for the accessories, dude.
Yeah, I like that.
The gloves, the bag. Basically what I pre-ordered this for.
Very good reuse of Big Boa stuff.
Yeah. Nico, what do you think?
Sorry. I like that Sarge, weirdly.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it feels more like a toy than the other Sarge is just like a non-Mattel wrestling toy.
Yeah,
This feels like it's a toy. Like this is a G.I. Joe toy. The
Yeah.
other one just looks like we took the Mattel Ultimates, but we made it a Hasbro product. Which is fine.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But I do love Sarge. I think Sarge is one of the coolest Joes they did, even though he's all torso and he's got like real.
Sarge is one of the
real
coolest
thinking legs.
Joes.
But
Yeah.
Sarge is the best, you know?
Yeah.
I like that they gave him the. I'm not going to butcher what it is, but I'm just going to call it a rucksack. I know
Yep.
there's a military term
I
to what it
hate that they
is.
keep giving
I
him the
did not
AK.
serve, so I have no clue, but I appreciate that. But yeah,
That is cool.
Sarge is
That's a
also
good
just a
detail.
great figure.
The bag, yeah.
So, dude, that bag is a great thing. That if you don't want this Sarge, you can put that on your Sarge. It's still going to
Oh
look great.
no, that's why I got this for the
Yeah,
accessories to go with my other Sarge. And
yeah.
now he can have 2 action figures.
He has 2 action figures of himself and big boa gauntlets,
Yeah, and now we can box Big Ball.
and
Yeah.
he's gonna beat the death out of Big
Look,
Boa.
come on. Fuck
Come
yeah.
on, look at that. He's beating a dude up with a toy.
Yeah.
That's great, and it's. I love that the detail that the action figure is also a Mad Marauders Sergeant Slaughter. Hey, and he comes with the. I did. I. That's one thing the other one didn't have. The like the sergeant stick,
The
right?
baton?
Baton. I think
Yeah.
he
Does
came
the
with the
regular
baton.
one have it?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, my bad.
I think I don't know if it was that one. I think it's just like a regular stick though, maybe. I don't know. It's probably that one.
It is okay. Yeah, he does have it. You're right. My bad. It's the same one. It's the same one, just blue.
He's got the gold with the
But yeah, I
beam
mean that
master.
regular Sarge is fucking awesome too.
Pre-ordered
My
this
one
thing.
gripe. Okay, sorry. Let's go back to Sarge super quick. My one gripe, and it's my issue I had with the original Sarge, and they had
AK.
the opportunity to fix it here. In what world are you going to tell me that the real life version of a GI Joe character is going to run around fighting terrorism with an AK-47?
Yep. Yep.
You had
Could have
the
just
opportunity to give him a Sunbow gun, an
just given
M4,
him Grunt's gun.
anything.
Grunt's M16 would have been
Yeah,
fun.
exactly. Or shit. In this case, you could give him Big Ben's fucking big gun, like anything. That's the one
You
thing I
know
don't
what?
like.
The stupid double-barreled gun would work for
Fits
Sarge.
Sarge so well. But that's my one gripe. Is like, in what world does Sarge whip out a fucking Kalishnikov AK? You know what I mean? Like, come on, dude. Like, that's the one bugaboo I have.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Otherwise, I think it's just a repaint of a great figure.
I
And the
forget
extra
what I gave my
pack-ins. I think you gave him like an Action Forge M16. I remember you telling me that. Because we were talking about what I should
Eagle or
give.
something like that.
Yeah, because we were talking about what I should give my Sarge. And then I ended up giving him like a Desert Eagle too. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you pre-order this?
No, because I don't have any Cobra stuff.
Cobra's the best.
Yeah, I mean, this is cool though.
3? You went for 3?
You went
That's
Crazy
my
man.
vehicle count. I got 4 ATV. No,
You have
5
3 vamps?
ATV.
Do you have 3 vamps?
I do. I have.
Do you
well,
need
I
all
have-
5?
Yeah, right. So,
No,
I
no.
do
I'm
order
I
3
only
vamps.
pre-ordered 1, and I'm regretting that immediately. Like,
I
ferret?
have 3 vamps. One's in my son's room, one's in my room, and one's just stock for now unless I want to do a custom. But now they're doing all these. It's like 3 seems to be my magic number for the big vehicles. So
yeah, I'm doing 1, but like, so like I was like, I only need 1 of everything. The small vehicles, like I did 2 trouble bubbles, and I'm like, but I only did 1 ram. I don't know if I need to do 2 ferrets, but now I'm like, I should have done 2 ferrets because they came with the figures.
Everything I've
Like
seen
my
from
army
the
builders, I've been
is
doing 2,
awesome.
and I kind of,
I don't
I'm
have
not-
space for this stuff, but I'm buying it.
I'm right there with you. I bought this mainly because I wanted it to drag around the HMS.
That makes sense.
Yep.
More missiles for it.
Yeah, no, I can't
That-
attach
That
to
art
this.
though,
That's stupid.
that art is fucking cool though. Like the ferret
Yeah.
off-roading on the side.
Yeah, dude, the
It's
ferret
dope.
is so fucking.
And hey,
good.
if you were one of the people that bought a bunch of scrap irons for all the effects, here's another set of scrap iron effects, and that's cool.
Yep.
I think it's a cool vehicle. I think it's a great.
They're using the better Cobra.
Yeah.
Officer-
I'm also
Cobra
glad
head.
that like they're following truth with what they said, which is this year you're going to see a lot more vehicles from us, and so far they've been pretty consistent with that.
So, yeah, it's getting so crazy though.
It's awesome, dude.
The
I love
effects backwards though is just so.
That's
I mean,
wild.
that's how it has to go because that's how the port is. But
Yeah.
they could have just,
Fixed it.
yeah.
Yeah. But also, like, I love that Firefly just like kicks the front patch down and just starts shooting at dudes. That's a great
Yeah, I'm
vehicle.
excited for it. I love this vehicle as a kid, so I think I like the Vamp a lot. I'm sure this is going to be very
The Vamp is so much fun. I have it out. Like I said, they're sitting right here. The Vamp and the Ferret. I've just been playing with them.
That's awesome, dude. That is awesome.
I love this
At
picture.
the end of the day, it's just like a Cobra guy, right?
I like this
That's all
picture
he is.
so much better.
Yeah, there you go.
Back
The
to the
Stinger
future.
driver, yeah. And I have no gripes with this so far. I mean, we'll see when we get it or more pictures come out, but I think so far it looks really solid.
I also
Yeah.
think they do a really dynamite job at like paint apps, and there's value behind the price point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't see a need to hit it with those gridiron upgrades. Now,
No,
there's some. The
no.
cool thing about this one, I forget. They didn't. Oh, right here, they added a back plate attachment so you can stand up, and this will pop off, and you can put it on the vamp if you want.
That is something the vamp desperately needed.
That the original had that.
Yeah,
The original had that plate.
really.
The original
Yeah.
vamp.
No, the original Stinger.
Okay.
So it had that plate.
Oh
and
wow.
He just casually pulls them out. I
Yeah,
love
he
talking
has
to him.
everything. That's why I love talking to Steve.
So it is cool. They didn't add this, which I'm not complaining about. They didn't have that, which no big deal. But they did have the plate, and you're right, it will pop off and use it on the green vamp too.
That's cool.
So
Hey, if you want one, if you're watching, be it on YouTube or live, they're still up for pre-order on Entertainment Earth. So, and I do know that the vamp sold out real quick, and it
They
hasn't
did
come
an
back.
unboxing of the vamp the other day.
Hasn't
Yeah.
come back
As
yet.
these were put up for pre-order,
Yeah.
there was a lot of leaked images circulating around of
Yeah.
the Cobra,
The Comic
the
Comic Con
Nemesis
toy.
Immortal. Is that
Oh.
what it is now?
you
Nemesis.
guys don't like this stuff, right?
Hey, hold on.
I don't
I love
care
that
for
movie.
it, but a
Yeah.
cool character is a cool character. You know,
I love that
So,
movie, but I could not care less about Cobra Law. That's just what I'm saying.
bendy wire
So-
tentacles.
Look at
Definitely,
some-
I agree with that. I mean, so this figure, I know you're going to get to it. Like the wings, they suck. They didn't do the wings correctly. Like I feel like they should have done a different type of wing style.
You wanted the bigger.
About
more-
using, yeah, like the Venom. There's a Venom, Marvel Legends Venom that
Yeah.
has better
Yeah.
wings.
Yeah.
So, I just wish they would have used different wings for him. Overall, like the different heads and stuff I've seen for him, like you know, like I think if you keep it classy, it'll look good. Some of them, I
This
don't
image,
like.
people are saying that this is Raptor's bird
I can see that.
right here. I don't know.
I don't
That's what
know.
they're saying. And the leaks are saying that's Raptor's bird.
Is that Dr. Doom's helmet? No, no.
Yeah, here he is. So when I first seen this alternate head, like not painted, I was like, "Oh, that looks silly. I'm just gonna rock the old school cartoon head." And then I seen it all like boned out, and I was like, "Whoa, that's pretty damn cool now."
I could not care less for this.
No,
I'm sorry. I just
He's cool. Of course, he fought Sarge. Like he is kind of iconic.
that's
in the
kind of why I
movie.
wanted to fight Sarge.
They didn't actually take one out of the box, though, right?
no, they have not taken it out of the box
No, we haven't seen it on the box yet.
because this is allegedly going to be the Comic-Con reveal.
Oh, okay.
Allegedly, this is the Comic-Con release, right?
Is it?
Or was it
I thought
Stardust?
that was Raptor was the Comic Con. Well, yeah, either him, he's Comic Con, or Paul's Con, and then Raptor is Comic Con or Paul's Con.
Yeah,
One of those.
and then
Those are
Starduster's
no,
also
Starduster. So yeah, he's not
Yeah.
Comic Con.
So
It's
you think
Raptor and
he's just-
Starduster are rumored for Paul's Con and Comic Con.
Interesting. So you think this is just a mainline figure?
This is a mainline. Yeah.
That's wackadoo.
Did we lose Steve again?
No, he's fine. He's good.
Okay.
So what? This is
I'm
definitely
fr-
going to be a Pulse exclusive then. Oh, he died.
Probably a Pulse exclusive. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a Pulse exclusive. I don't think this goes main retail.
No, there's no way.
He's horrifying, but cool.
There's no way this goes main retail.
So So the wings are. He's got a QR code. Has anyone tried to scan that?
Dude, those QR codes don't take you to shit.
Oh, okay. So somebody definitely tried to scan it.
I'll give you the damn. You can scan QR codes for figures you have right now, and it doesn't take you anywhere.
That's so funny.
Yeah, their
Um,
site doesn't work worth the hell.
That's so funny. So I love in the background the detail of on the back image
Oh, in
of
in
just when he
clamshell.
leaves Cobra Commander in the clamshell. So what is it? Either wings or the weird tentacle backpack? Is that how it's supposed to be?
So I don't really. Oh, excuse me.
So,
I don't know. I thought in the movie he threw the tentacle thing. It was like a trap.
well,
like
it
a
looks like it
grappling.
pegs to his back.
It does peg to his back.
You think we get Pythona?
Dude, if they're making him, they're gonna make everybody.
Globulus.
I would
All right,
imagine
let's
we're
be
getting
real.
everybody.
Globulus has to be a Comic Con exclusive. That dude will not sell anywhere else.
You think so?
Globulus doesn't have cool appeal. It's just a guy in a pod.
Big snake guy.
It's a guy in a pod.
No, they're not gonna make the pod. They're gonna make the big snake body.
No.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I'm trying to delay to see if Steve
Yeah, of
comes back.
course.
It is on. It's on his end, right? It's not on my end. I don't need to do.
Yeah, you're
anything.
good. I'm fine.
Okay.
It's definitely on Steve's.
I mean, the head looks cool. I was kind of dogging this head when I first seen the just like the regular sculpted leaks. I
Yeah,
was like, that's kind of weird. And then, but nah, it looks
it's kind of
cool.
weird.
He's got little toes with little spiky toes.
Yeah.
I don't really mind the gargoyle style wings. I know people wanted bigger.
The more,
Yeah,
yeah,
more
movie
big,
accurate.
big
Because
like
technically,
boats.
this
Yeah.
isn't the movie guy. This is,
This is classified, and
yeah.
like if you want, I guess more looks. The comics that are out right now, they based their artwork for that
Oh
character
shit! My
off of
camera
this
not working.
figure.
No voice. We can't even see you. Hold on.
See me?
No, hold on. Steve message in the group chat. I don't even see you, bud. Send him a no link, maybe.
Okay. There he is.
Yeah.
Ken, yeah.
It was freezing. I don't know what the hell's going on. Sorry about that.
All good, man.
Go back.
Yeah, so we were dragging this out so you can talk about him because I know you're like really into the Cobra Lock.
Yes. Those wings, man. If you see them, like I'm pretty sure, like once we see them out of package, like I'm not crazy about the wings. The green thing in the back, like the alien type thing, that thing is cool. But hopefully the wings, we can use another pair of wings for somebody else. But overall, he looks cool. We'll see when he take him out of the package and shit. But so far, so good.
There's a good chance you'll probably be able to use those monster venom wings if you want something more like that, or I don't know. I'm sure it'll just be like a regular peg.
I've never met a
Yeah.
toy customizer that gives up on making something work the way they want it.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
yeah.
For sure. I don't know. I'm not a huge Cobra Lot fan. I was like, I'm gonna get this guy, but I don't know how cool he's gonna look. And he looks much cooler than I had expected him to look. I'm now
And so, what
eagerly
is it? Is
awaiting.
it supposed to be the SDCC figure?
No, this is
We don't
just
know.
gonna be SDCC is rumored to be Starduster and
Or
or Raptor.
and then
Okay.
PulseCon is rumored to be Starduster
Raptor
or
or
Raptor.
Starduster. Whichever one of those are gonna be,
Yeah.
Okay.
One's for one, one's for the other, but we
I would
don't
imagine
remember.
Starduster's going to come
We
with
had that
the
image.
launch pad and the backpack, and hopefully it comes in a cereal box because that would be a cool.
That
little,
would slap.
homage there.
That would be
That
cool.
would-
Yeah.
I would slap. I would love that.
And then I'll throw the box away, but I just
And then you'll just yeet it into the sunset. Yeah, I respect it.
but yeah, I like this. He looks cool here. I don't know. I've never
sick.
been a big Cobra Log guy. He looks cool.
Me
I
neither.
I do want the chick Pythona.
Pythona?
Yeah, I think I'd rather have her over any of the other Cobra Lock characters.
Well, they didn't do her in the original run, so
That's
Correct.
right. She never had a figure, right?
no.
Oh.
But she'll get a figure. If they're doing him, they're going to do all of them.
Yeah, and that's
God,
what
I-
he was saying. You think they're gonna make Globulus? And I'm like, hell yeah,
Hate Globulus.
big snake tentacle guy. Yeah,
He'll be like expensive like Serpentor. They'll
He'll
make
be
him like
he'll be a Comic Con figure for sure.
we'll see. Then we had a Super 7 leak here.
I gotta admit, like this is such a mess. Like a straight repaint.
It's
But
not
look-
even the right version.
They painted the rectangles on his face.
Yeah, it's
That is so blatantly perfect. Like that's not his camouflage. Like they messed this up so bad.
It's
Not
based
a
off
fan.
of this. Did he look like that in the Sunbow cartoon? I don't remember this.
I don't remember even being in the Sunbow cartoon. He was in the Deke one.
Yeah, but in the Deke, he was the Ninja Force version, right?
Yeah, he was the Ninja Force. I don't think he was ever in the cartoon in this.
So it's either just doctored up images then.
Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe that's a gap. I don't remember him ever being in that camouflage.
So I'm assuming this is going to be an SDCC figure, but it
It's just
doesn't
a.
say SDCC on it, unless
It's just
someone just painted this up and we're like, oh, it's a leak.
No,
This could be
because
all
look at
fake
the
for all we know.
custom.
but look at the box,
Yeah, I know.
and then the bottom.
Yeah, but I mean, it could be a good fake.
My issue is that it never. The big theory was that this was going to be a Joe Fest, but they didn't show this at Joe Fest.
Right.
That was the big theory people had.
Yeah,
So, but they did show cool stuff that might be on the show later.
They did show some cool stuff, and I'm getting there, but
I know.
I'm revealing everything kind of out of order, just kind
That's
of
okay.
because I wanted to talk like the last of the Hasbro stuff. I wanted to talk about the retro cards.
Smooth
last.
jazz, baby.
You know, I like the retro. How many of these did you get, Steve?
so I can't even keep track of what I pre-order. So I think right now I'm just doing 2 of each. One for
Part
me,
of me
one
wants
for
to get one and make was it Jammer from Action Force? The
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh,
you can give him Beachhead's beret.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, I
we
hear
hear
you.
you. You're good.
My video keeps freezing. Sorry.
If you want to disable the video, you're good.
Yeah, I have no idea why. It's never done this before.
Yeah, it happens. Hit to me one time. You're good.
So I don't. I'm gonna. I know that. I know that the blacks are actually accurate. Okay. But part of me wants to kit bash this with the release that we already have and take the dark green gear and boots and the fingerless gloves and the hat and put that on this version.
That's
I
weird.
definitely think that'll be cool. Like I do like this base figure too. Like it's great for customs and
Yeah.
stuff. So
I
the black
wanted the
boots-
brighter camo stalker, but I'm like, now that I have this, I'm like, man, I could kit bash it up and kind of make him a little Sunbow-ish, a little like sometimes comic book, like, you know?
Yeah.
No, this is a good figure. Like this is a good army builder figure. It's great for customs. I'm
Yeah.
glad they kept it. They pretty much kept it because he just comes with the gun, like in the regular figure. So I
Yeah.
do like this.
Stalker is like a bona
Still
fide
think
badass, right?
just stopped with this gun and just give him the Sunbow rifle. The retro cards should always come with Sunbow rifles.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't do that.
It would just help give us more Sunbow rifles.
Yeah. Just load us up with Sunbows.
That's all we want. We just want more of those
This
guns.
looks so good. This looks so good.
That
It
is
does
really
look
good.
though. This
That is
figure,
really
the
good.
original was a good figure.
Stalker was solid.
Solid figure, yeah.
Stalker was a sleeper figure when he came out.
Yeah. And then that retro card Snake Eyes on this body, it's
Yup.
really good.
Yep. That's right. That's a good figure.
Looks dope. I got one.
That figure. That figure's gonna be great for kit bashing.
Oh yeah, a lot of good
Bro, I
cards.
mean,
This
let's be
alone.
real. You could take all his gear off, put the extra grunt helmet on it. You just have green shirts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You just make more green shirts using this body.
We don't,
Yep.
I don't need green shirts.
I know G.I. Joe isn't for green shirts.
All right, now here's where I have problems.
They messed this up.
Because now that I've fucking got so much, well, one, I'm not entirely thinking. I think you and I are going to disagree here quite a bit. I'm happy with the brighter blue, but I think the damn officer gear that we've had is better than this gear, than Stalker's gear. I don't like this. It's fine on Stalker, but this body's a little bit smaller, and this is going to flop around when you're trying to bend this guy.
It's a mess. It's a
Really?
fucking mess.
Really?
They gave it the wrong arms. Like I really don't like what they did with that.
I like the updated arms and boots. I know you want the Cobra Officer stuff. I like the Cobra Trooper stuff, and that's why I said that's where we're going to disagree. I hate the fat head that they keep using. This helmet doesn't even go on this head. It won't fit. It'll just set on the top.
I see.
Yeah, this there is definitely some flaws with this damn thing, man.
So my
But, I
plan
mean,
is
it
plan
is-
is to put some some of the new Python Patrol officers, where it's the all black head with just the red mask. I'm gonna put that head on here and make like I guess your RPG trooper, Cobra Trooper.
Yeah, they took a good stab at it. Let's just say
I'm
that.
I This is the color that every Cobra character should have though. Just
Yeah,
brighter blue. Like it's
I
about
agree.
fucking time. Hey Diego.
Yo, what's up?
So I'm scrolling through these pictures real quick because I want to get some. Here, here's a
Yeah,
side
yeah,
by
yeah.
side picture. So here's my plan. When I ordered two of these,
God damn it.
and when even though I said I'm not going to after I kit bashed all mine. See, I have these guys with this gear on. Like I have some dope kit bashes right now. But anyway, I'm gonna take my officer gear and put it on this guy and put this stuff on the officer because they're not gonna move as much. They're just gonna stand there like dickheads. That's my plan.
Yeah, I
see.
did some. I did about 15, 20 bashes of the Cobra Trooper with the officer gear, painted it up, gave him the boots and stuff. But this new one, I was hoping was going to replace those, and this is just going to be another bash.
Yeah, I'm gonna mix and match. There's just gonna be two more troopers for me here. I was like you said, yeah, I was hoping that a lot of the retro stuff would replace some things, and they're not. But it's cool to see them all side by side. I really, really wish that this was the color that they went across the board, though. I'm not looking forward to getting retro Vipers on this body, on this color, and all that stuff. But man, all that bitching and moaning, they did us good here.
Coco
Yeah.
is one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
They
They
did us
they,
good. They did
they
justice.
cleaned that up very nicely.
Crisp.
Very nicely. I'm very happy with this.
Like, do I want to open my hiss up and take that gold globe out? I don't know. I don't think I need to.
No, no, you should just sell it.
I'm planning on selling it.
Don't open it.
I'm planning on selling
Don't pull a Bobby and open it.
I wish they would have centered the symbol on his chest, but that's just me being picky.
Okay, I can see that.
But wasn't it always off to the side or no?
No, just on the toy it was centered.
Okay.
I can see that.
So
This is vac metal too, so it's shiny.
I know that's gonna be awesome.
Oh, are you going to get a Cobra Commander?
yeah,
It is the definitive Coco.
they gave him the black gloves. They gave him
Yeah.
the white belt.
Even if he doesn't have a globe, I do appreciate the like.
Yeah, he doesn't have a globe, but I have a globe with my black and red and gold Coco, so I don't know if I need the globe.
I love his stupid gun holster backpack.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
That
the
thing,
shit,
that
man.
thing. Yeah, I know it's cool, but like I also accept
Look at
that
him.
it's
Just
Yeah,
being a
exactly.
dickhead. I love
can-
Cobra Commander.
I can hear him shit talking Destro the
Yeah.
whole time. Yeah. No, he's great.
The pointing finger does so much good for this
Yeah.
figure.
Because this is like as campy as Skeletor. Like
It
Yeah.
sold out super fast too. It
It
was easy
went.
win.
so quick.
Yeah, part of me is like, oh, I should have got two, keep one sealed. But I don't need to be that guy. I don't need to be that guy.
No,
that
he's
beat you.
dynamite toy. Dynamite toy.
But
Right.
here I did a little side by side picture. This is the
So,
HISS release, the
yeah.
Mickey Mouse version, and then
Yeah.
this is what we're getting. Like the
Yeah,
little
the
stripe.
one
The
with
stripe was
the
the
left
big
were like the
thing I
free
wanted
toy.
done.
The gloves are different.
The gloves.
Yeah, the 83 toys on the left, basically.
Interesting. I think it looks great.
Yeah.
I think it's
I'm-
I think it's a great way to get people that didn't get a his tank.
I mean,
OG.
people are mad. They're saying that well, this one's better, and it's like, dude, this is the mainline release. This is
Yeah.
not. This is an exclusive. This is for like
The
the
Hiss Tank
hardcore
one
people that want that thing.
was meant to be a meme referencing one of the rarest Cobra Commander
Yeah.
misprints that exist.
This is what a retro car should have been.
But also, this finally gives people that want the more Sunbow Aura Joe collection a real Cobra Commander that isn't the Wave 2 Cobra Commander.
The
Why?
changes are subtle enough to make it just kind of pop, though. That
Yeah.
white belt and the gloves, and then
But
even
let's
the undershirt too. You know,
but
Mm-hmm.
let's be
Yeah.
real. Yeah, no, I love the light blue undershirt.
Now I just need armored Coco.
Let's be real though. That original classified Coco
Isn't
was
good.
awful.
It's terrible.
Not good at all.
he ruined that shit.
Because it was based on a video game that Hasbro removed all involvement with and just had to put out the toys. Luckily, Joe fans were so hungry for market material that
Yeah.
they bought them up like groceries.
Well, thank God they didn't release the Snake Eyes
Dial
figures.
Toad, Dial Toad. Yeah, right? Or the original Storm Shadow we were supposed to get.
Dude, I think that Storm Shadow looks cool, and I still wouldn't mind seeing that in mainline
Yeah,
at
but
some point.
look, Leo, it's your guy.
Oh yeah. Oh no, this is the comms guy.
And they
Fuck
kept the
Breaker.
fucking they kept
Dial
the
Tone's the
weird
man.
fucking angular
This they did a good job on this.
simple, easy,
All
a
new
gun because
shit.
he needs a gun, a fucking sound gun, and then a walkie-talkie, I assume.
Yeah, Leo,
Cell
you like
phone.
you said, it's all new. That's the big deal.
Yep, that is true. It's all new. I think the
Very
only
exciting.
reuse
That's
is
what makes it appealing. See,
I
that's
think
the
the
thing.
only-
When you bought your GI Joes, you looked at the damn weapons too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you didn't just buy the fucking figure. So like when you're repackaging weapons from other guys, and like it makes it less appealing. Seeing
don't-
new shit, man, it's like, oh, this the whole package looks dope.
I
Yeah,
think
I don't mind like
without seeing him in
Joe's being the
hand,
price they are if when they're this,
oh,
when
I
you're
think
getting new stuff.
I think without seeing him in hand, one of the bane, if we're gonna really critique Ryu, is the beret is just the same
Yeah,
beret,
but
but
those fit.
yeah, but it's a
Those fit the
beret. Like,
characters' heads
what do you
fine, and they
want?
don't
A
look
fucking
stupid. I don't
different
mind
beret
that.
every time? Like,
I
let's be
think
real
that's
here.
Falcon's beret too.
Yeah, which is
He's
fine.
been a guy that I've been like, yeah, this is the guy I need, and I'm
And this guy's always worn a beret.
pretty stoked.
They
to
didn't
get him.
they didn't classify him too much, which is why he looks good.
No, yeah, it's just an old toy now,
Yeah, yeah.
and they kept
Everybody had
the
a dial.
weird backpack, which is
I'm
perfect.
so glad they stuck with the weird backpack. I was so afraid that they were going to try to change it.
And just give him like a normal,
Yeah,
ordinary,
yeah, and
Tom's
that's his thing though. That backpack.
Yeah, that's his signature for sure. That's what you think of when you see his card art.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Now, how about this son bitch?
That's the guy that killed a bunch of Joes, right?
All right, are we army building this or what?
Isn't it in canon? Isn't it just
I
one
need
guy?
help. Yeah, but
So,
it was one that
I
went
army
rogue.
built the regulars and sold all mine off, but my best one, I think.
Really?
Just because I felt like I really liked him as a kid. I had a few, but then I realized, again, it's a comic, it's one character. I don't know. It's hard.
Oh, there you go. There's the definitive answer.
So
Steve
in
said
the
it's one guy.
in the comic, he just went rogue. There were still multiple ones, wasn't there, or no?
I think I have to see. That's the thing. I don't think the lore really explains it well enough. I could be wrong. I'd have to look directly into the issues to see. I think it might just be this Saw Viper that killed the GI Joes. I could be wrong, but I do feel like maybe I didn't. Maybe I did keep some of them and did army built them still because you're right. I don't know. Back and forth, it's hard. I'll be buying just one because I feel like I just want to have the one.
Okay.
Okay,
So I'm looking
that's
it
what
up.
I'm trying to do too. I'm
I'm
thinking just
looking it up.
What's it say?
Saw
Is there-
Vipers are a unit of heavy
Yep.
assault Cobra troopers.
Okay.
The one Saw Viper's name was Robert Skelton,
Mm-hmm.
and
becomes
he
overkill
took
in IDW.
the Crimson Twins order of get rid of them to mean kill them. So he killed Doc and then Thunder and Crankcase, Heavy Metal, Falcon. Oh, Falcon was able to beat him up and then
Yep.
he ran away.
Yep.
He killed Doc, dude.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
laid
it's
waste.
pretty brutal.
That's crazy.
Cobra.
But it was just one guy, technically. The original Saw Viper, yeah, Devils Do Comics continuity. The original Saw Viper, Robert Skelton, was recruited by the Coil during Serpentin's return to power, Second Cobra World Civil War. He eventually died and then was rebuilt as Overkill.
Yeah, not my overkill. My
And then
overkill
his
is
gun-
just the bat leader.
His gun back in the day was a mistake. You know that, right?
Yes, I do, but I
And
kind
then-
of like.
Such a mistake.
I kind of wish they just made a big fucking stupid gun. For
And then
him.
in
This
the-
gun's cool too.
In the Deke cartoon, it's set up that they are also a elite squad of infantry.
Okay.
So these are more your go in your shock troopers go in, get hot and heavy, and kill people. But
All right.
famously, I mean, look, collection wise, if you just want to get one and that's Robert Skelton, you're also not in the wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
And
just
it'll
got to
still
paint a
be
mustache on
badass.
him.
Yeah, you got to give him the fucking the stash.
Give him
Yeah.
a cigar or something hanging.
Yeah, but I mean that wouldn't be that bad.
That's what this is the one I'm undecided about. Do I want one or two? You know?
I would say one because that would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, he kills dogs.
There's no wrong answer on this one.
No, he also kills. Yeah.
He looks good, man. He looks
It's
good.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, he does look cool.
Yeah, that's the last of the Hasbro stuff that I have. It's all not
Oh,
Hasbro stuff.
Oh
in
shit,
general.
he almost killed Quick Kick and Breaker, but Heavy Metal jumped in the way of the bullets to save them.
Yeah.
Damn, that's brutal, dude. Rest in peace, Heavy Metal.
And if you want to read that, you can back the
Hey,
Kickstarter.
yeah, perfect synergy. If you want to read the issue where the Saw Viper goes feral and murders a bunch of Joes, go back the Skybound compendium that has all of the Marvel Comics continuity.
$3 million.
Republished, baby.
It has made it.
That's so cool, man.
It's
That
crazy.
is
What a
so-
time to be a G.I. Joe fan.
What a time to be a Joe Nut, you know?
But anyway, like I said, the rest of these images are not official GI Joe stuff.
We
It's-
can't get in trouble.
No, I lied. There
This
is some
is
official
JoeFest,
GI
right?
Joe stuff, not official Hasbro stuff. How about that?
There you go. Oh yeah, because
This is Ramen Toys. This is their not.
they're not mobile assault vehicle platform, whatever they're calling. It's a Mobat that's modular and can become multiple
you-
different Joe
Be the
vehicles.
bridge layer.
Could be the bridge layer.
I think this is cool.
Are you not going to stray out off from the official GI Joe stuff? Are you
Are
staying?
you sticking to exclusively only licensed things, Steve?
I bought the desert tank.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
Steve. Fuck yeah, Steve.
the desert version of this?
Fuck
Yeah, I
Steve.
just said fuck,
Fuck
it and
yeah.
bought it.
Fuck yeah, Steve. Fuck yeah, Steve.
He's
I will, in fact, be buy depending on price because I don't know how much it is. I would 100% buy the regular Mobat, as that is one of my favorite Joe vehicles.
I just feel like I know if I buy it, they'll make it.
I love
So
how they're
that's the
like, "Hey,
thing.
we made not Robbie Reyes. He fits in our tank."
Yeah.
I bought it and I probably shouldn't have because I'm probably gonna just not give it to my son, but we'll probably just use it to play with
Yeah,
the tan one. So I figure maybe we'll get a Mobat if we do like maybe I don't know like I can
Flip
wait
it.
on this green
Yeah,
one a little
that's
bit because
That's why I was looking at this one.
But yeah, that looks cool. That's more of like I
this
think
is
that's out of the
the the Red Shadows one, isn't it?
That's what I was like, dude. This could be used for Red Shadows. Yeah. Space
Yes.
Nazis.
I mean, that's cool. I like the dual thunder cannons
Yeah,
and
that's
the more
why I was
and
like,
the more
this-
sci-fi tank head.
Well, that's why I was kind of vibing with this one.
How much are these? Do we have a
So the
price?
desert one I think was 180 and then I think they'll charge you shipping. It says free shipping, but they'll probably charge you for it when you ship it or whatever.
Interesting.
I just bought it because I was like, fuck it, let's see what it's like. I love tanks.
Yep, it's $180. You're right. I'm looking at it right now.
I mean, it's almost like it's a cost like a little bit more than a Mezco figure. So
yeah, but I mean,
yeah.
this would be a HasLab anyway. So you
Yeah,
know,
the desert one and it has the gun on the front and everything.
that is
yeah, I figured.
the
So I
brown
figured I'd
Mobat.
buy it, and this would really help me know if their products are good and like if they should continue to be bought, or if I'm like I bought one, give it to my son, and then move on. Like, don't buy any more of their stuff. This is kind of
What
my
a-
test.
What a wild sampler platter. Yeah, so I bought a $180 desert tank.
But look
It's
at
a
it.
sampler.
Look at all the stickers on it and everything.
Nah, dude, it's cool as fuck. And seeing it with Joe's on it is really nice.
Yeah, it just kind of adds another layer. You know,
It
the
it
tank.
also reminds us that we should hopefully get a tank in some way from Hasbro.
I want to buy this. I want to buy this real bad. No, we're not going to talk TMNT tonight.
No, it's Joe Show. We don't talk any turtles. We don't believe in
I want to I am talking myself out of buying
adolescent
this
karate.
repeatedly.
So the
Underground
only reason,
Terrapins.
like, they made the car, and a lot of people really like the car, though I'm not big on it.
Yeah. The
so-
not Ghost Rider car.
Yeah, so it looks cool, and it
you
looks
see
like
their
it's
Mad
well-
Max version back here?
I saw their Mad
So
Max version back there. Yeah, it's cool as fuck.
yeah, the Mad
They
Max
made they
one.
made Max's
Ooh,
patrol
And
cruiser,
then
and
there's
it
a General
looks.
Lee one too.
did they show the van?
The van's back here. I didn't get pictures of it. I was trying to stick to just
It's the
like
A Team van, right?
Joe
That totally
stuff.
could not
They made a
be,
basic
Yeah.
one, but they have one that's the 18 version.
but it's
Hmm.
also could just be the Punisher van.
Yep, they have an
Well,
all black one too.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, I didn't see this. They have a red version of the snake armor. The red.
yeah, Red
Red
Shadows
Shadow
version.
snake armor.
I didn't buy the white one. I feel
Does
like it's
this
overpriced.
scale with
Feel like they're
three
gonna
and three quarter?
make Hasbro's gonna make these at some point.
Yep, I agree. If Hasbro
Yeah,
wasn't going to make them, I probably
But
would have
if
bought
not,
one.
there's a guy that fucking makes them on Instagram, and everything's magnetic, and the classified series figures can fit in them.
Yep, they're going to make them, dude. It's just too easy. That's an army builder thing. They're going to make it.
Yeah, this is like the next trouble bubble in my mind. That this
yeah,
will
yeah,
have to be.
yeah. I mean, they made the trouble bubble. You know, we never
Mm-hmm.
thought we'd get there, and they've done two now.
This is
They've
just too
blown
easy a
by
thing
it.
to make. But I
Yeah,
was kind of when I seen the Red Shadows one, I was like, ooh, you know,
yeah.
me. But who takes these fucking pictures, man? I stole all these off of Twitter.
Garbage, garbage.
You guys, like, what are you? You're at a con. Take some real pictures, for Christ's
What
sake.
is that? Yeah, what is this, guys?
It's like you're drunk and you're falling over and your
Yeah.
phone's just snapping.
So it's not 3 and 3/4 inch scale, right?
No, it's
These
like
are
8-inch, 10-inch
yeah.
Oh,
scale.
okay.
These are bigger than the damn.
So it's like small Super Cyborgs.
hmm
Okay. Oh yeah, it says Super Cyborg right there. I'm an idiot. See, that's a good picture. You take that, and then do a closer one. Oh shit, Escape Armor. Oh, it says Red Shadow right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool, man. But they've done Red Knock, right? Sorry, Red Jackal.
They've done Red Jackal
Yeah.
in Ultimates, and in Reaction they've done Red Laser, Red Jackal.
Hasbro's
So-
going to make them, and they'll make a blue one, they'll make a white one, they'll make a red one. They're going to
Yeah.
make. They are.
white
Hasbro
one-
owns. So it's like the whole Red Shadows and who owns what? It's a little
It's like a weird Venn diagram of legality.
weird Venn diagram. Yeah, for sure. It's up in the air. Who owns what? I believe.
I think at the end of the day, as long as you don't
owns-
make something somebody else was planning to make, you should be okay.
I don't think they own the name Red Shadows, but they can use the name Red Shadows. I believe Skeletron now owns the name Red Shadows.
But Super 7 can use it.
Well,
because
Super
they
7
have-
could use what is covered under Hasbro's license. So
Which is-
so Hasbro owns like Red Laser, Red Jackal, Red Vulture, Baron
And then-
Ironblood, and Black Major. Like
and then-
those character
And then
names.
Fresh Monkey Fiction doesn't actually own
Fresh
any.
Monkey Fiction don't own shit. They're just making
They're ramen toysing it.
they're ramen toys in it,
They're
bro.
just
They're
praying they don't get fucking
Fresh
arrested.
Monkey Fiction, Ramen Toys, Action Force. They're all just skating around legal territory
Just-
right now.
It's so
Really?
crazy they can do that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, then you got the Furay, definitely
Oh,
not Bebop, which is one of the most beautiful figures I've ever
That
seen.
thing looks so good.
But the
Stop,
Bebop
we're not talking Ninja Turtles.
Sorry, I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of skirting the line going around right now.
So the new O-rings are called Reaction Plus. Dude,
Oh, okay.
really?
You could have
That's what
just
we're
called it
calling it.
O-ring, guys.
Yeah, call it Vintage or O-ring.
Yeah.
Call it Joe Ring. Come on.
Yeah.
Not
For
Reaction
fuck's
Plus.
sake. Reaction
How much are
That's
Plus.
stupid
How
they
much
did
are
that.
these?
It's so weird.
How much are these?
Anyway. All right,
I don't
I'm
know.
just
They
going to
didn't announce the price. I assume they're going to be probably
$20.
at least $20 to $25.
$20
Not
a
bad.
piece, same as Reaction.
That's not bad.
I'm getting them because they're
Yeah, it's
making
not
figures
bad.
that they didn't come out in this.
This is
Yeah,
a set
yeah.
that people really wanted. Here's my beef with these. I'm just going to put them straight out. The legs all suck.
Really?
They just have like they're all just like straight legs. There's no detail. They're all
Interesting.
there's not a lot of sculpt going on with their version of the O-rings. I'm not hating them. I'm going to get some, but as you see, as I scroll through the pictures, you'll notice I am a big fan. They have reaction style hands and not just like the regular C
Not
grip.
the C clip.
Yeah.
So
So
they're not
that-
gonna break.
yeah, these are going to be cool. But as you can see, like, look, Snake Eyes just got like some scrawny legs, you know.
Well, I gotta see it painted
Yeah,
too.
true,
Yeah.
true. I like
That
this.
bat
That
is
blue comic
awesome.
bat is gonna be awesome.
The
That
bat,
bat
yeah.
is
See,
cool
like
as fuck, dude.
How
it's
many of
gonna be
these you
so
getting,
great to
Steve?
add those to the 3 3/4 stuff.
Do you have a bunch of retro bats? I know the answer is
Fuck yeah, he
yes.
does.
I'm sorry, that's a stupid question,
That's the
Steve.
single most figure I have.
Steve, I'm sorry, that's a dumb question. You don't have to beat me up for it, okay?
No, I think I've traded some to get some other stuff, but I think I still have like 140 or 150 of them.
This man is trading Cobra bats like I used to trade Stoner Jordans on Diablo
I'm-
2 when I was a kid.
That's what people always ask for first in a trade.
Well, yeah, because it's like the most iconic Joe enemy ever. It's the robot.
Yeah, and they're always beat the shit too.
I like the
yeah,
blue
this
one.
looks so good.
Dude, I'm a weirdo. I want the Python Patrol version of the blue one.
You're
where it's
asking
just
for
the
too
green.
much right now.
I know I'm
Except
asking
where-
for too much.
Except
But
where
there's
you
like,
are.
There's like a weird couple little clips of artwork where it exists, and I want it.
Yeah, but like accept where you are and
No.
then and know that it'll
No.
come, but in time.
I want this in Python Patrol where it's just the green pattern
Yeah, but
instead of
that
the
shouldn't-
yellow.
That
And he
shouldn't be
walks
day
Ravage.
one. Yeah.
He walks
that should-
Python Patrol Ravage.
That shouldn't be day one. That should be later.
No, I want the weird shit. That's what I'm here for.
Oh my god. You are having talked almost 2 hours of Joe and you're out here clamoring for a random. It's cool, dude. They gave him enough little swappable hands.
Yeah.
I think that figure. I do see what you're saying with the legs. I
Yeah,
think
they're a
you
little
probably have
thinny.
to go back. If you
They're
go
a
back and
little thinny.
look at a lot of your, older Joes, especially in the
Oh.
early days, they're
Hold
very
on.
generic. What's
Yes.
up?
What's up,
I
Bazooka?
agree. I'm
Bazooka's
with
got
you
fat
here.
legs. Bazooka's
And
got
they're
fat
they're
legs.
trying to keep them more in line with the
Yep.
reaction and the Sunbow cartoon as well too. So everything's not going to be super sculpted and detailed. As long as these figures are good quality, I'm here for it.
I'm concerned because their paint apps are always a little sketchy. So let's see what the final product looks like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get there. Yeah. It is neat that they're finally showing them off, though.
It's better than a reaction.
Yeah, it is better than the reaction. And look, if you're a guy that's always wanted O-ring Joes, but you can't afford the current market standard, which is roughly a lesser figure is $20 to $30, and then a higher figure is like $40 to $50, it's a great way to
Yep.
start.
Yep.
They're cool, man.
It's a great way to start O-ring,
Bats are like,
and it lets you relate it to the cartoon.
I
you
know
want.
everyone's really excited for the suit, and
I don't like Tomax and Zayno.
I don't really give a shit about them and their suits.
I hate the twins.
Yeah, I love
thought-
the twins.
Hey, that's fine. You know, I thought Cobra was cool with just Destro,
Now, like,
Cobra Commander.
Are you
Baroness.
like in their suits, or you like them in like their gear?
They're weird
Both.
Mono jump.
Both.
Oh,
I
okay.
love them when they're in extensive enterprises in the building, always talking shit to Cobra Commander,
Shit talking Cobra Commander.
calling him an
Cobra Girl's
idiot.
cool,
for
yeah.
thinking
I
he
do
blew up
appreciate
with
because
that
this is what I said
before.
the classified figure should have came with the freaking
Money.
cell phone and a
Yeah.
briefcase.
And money. That's cool, man.
It'd
I
be
like-
cool to
I
see 'em.
like Wave 1 is Coco, Snake Eyes, the two most iconic characters.
I actually have these on pre-order already.
a bat, and then Cobra
Where do
Girl.
you
when they
pre-order them? On Super 7 site?
No, when they went up for like an hour, like 3 or 4 months ago on Big Bad leaked them.
Oh yeah, Big Bad leaked this. That's right.
So
And-
when do you pre-order them, or are they still up for pre-order?
They haven't
No.
gone up for pre-order yet. Big
The
Bad
website,
accidentally put
it's
them
gone.
up, and they took them down. But I still I can look up, and
Oh.
my pre-orders are still locked in.
It'll probably be soon though. I could
Yeah.
see this going up by end of year.
I would
They're probably
imagine.
are they going to be at like Target and or not Target and Walmart, but they'll probably be out like
Yes, these will be on
Yeah,
shelf.
these will be
Yeah.
out like the regular reaction figures. I would
The
imagine
reactions
these
are
will
Target.
probably be up for pre-order around Comic-Con.
Yeah, I think these will go up at Comic Con. I think you'll have a Paint Master, like a basic Paint Master, at Comic Con.
Yeah. So here's the rest of the Skeletron booth right here.
So one thing I want to talk about before we start Skeletron,
I
Steve-
just have this.
I know, Steve, you might agree with me on this one. And me and Leo were talking about this on the phone when I was driving home. It is a weird feeling to know that Joe as a brand is all-time high right now. Like stocks are up, baby. You know what I'm saying? We just made $3 million for reprints of old comic books. You know what I mean? And yet Hasbro, and I know Leo told me they've been out of Joe Fest since like 09 when they killed the line last time. But it is weird Now, with the almost 4 years of dominating GI Joe we've had, that didn't go back to Joe Fest.
I think it's because they suck at their marketing and shit. Their people suck,
Yeah, I
man.
think
That's
so
one
too. And I
thing I
think
know. It's
part of
not
it is
yeah.
they're so
Focus on
trying
San
to make
Diego
Pulse kind of thing
and
that
San
they
Diego.
don't want to show up at other stuff. They don't
That
even
makes
have
sense.
that big a presence at San Diego anymore. They
I
they,
know.
they
I don't
save
think
everything for
Joe
PulseCon.
individually, but I think Hasbro as a whole does still have a big booth though.
They do, but it's more like
The everyman stuff.
So
it's more
I
like
give them.
Legends and Black
Yeah.
Series.
It
So
sounds like Hasbro is putting GI Joe front and center at Comic Con.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
that's
it seems
does
like
sound like
this
they are.
year's comic. Well, the HasLab's getting revealed at Comic Con this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I really feel like they need to do a better job of making that the selling point of their
Yeah.
business, man. I mean, because I don't think GI Joe's. I think that's got to be still the hottest product for people to buy.
Joe's number 2 underneath Transformers.
Oh wow, Transformers is still wow.
Well, keep in mind, Transformers has been the breadwinner for 40 years.
Yeah.
Transformers,
Ugh.
even if the movies are quote unquote bad, they've never failed. Every movie grosses billions.
Yeah,
Every
that's a
movie
big
line crushes. Like every wave of Transformers,
kids cartoons.
exactly. Like Optimus and
But
Megatron,
that's
eternal.
counterpoint. Joe is right there, and
Yeah.
there's no media.
That's what I was gonna say though. Joe is right there. Cobra Commander and Snake Eyes are. You can say that to a
I mean,
normie,
this
and
is
they'll know
just
who they are.
like this stuff's just going off on hype alone right now, basically.
Joe is
Fans just wanting it.
riding off the sales and the wind provided to it by people like us. People that love the
Well,
brand that are keeping it going.
yeah. I mean, that's a good point too. For real,
Because
you're right. I'm buying stuff I don't have space for, but I'm buying it.
Yeah.
but you're buying it. You're looking into third party stuff because it's going to accent what you have.
So
Yeah.
here is the 6-inch painted, the 4-inch
Yeah,
painted, the 4-inch
that's cool as fuck.
prototype.
Sorry, Leo. I know that was a
There's
side
60.
tangent, but
No,
it is
no. You're
related.
fine. I mean, we have time. I'm just wanted to point it out.
Yeah, no, those are cool.
Skeletron stuff.
And that guy in the middle is like Airwolf or whatever.
This is the red. Well, it's what are they calling it now? I forget what they're calling
He's
it.
the
But
pilot, right?
it's the Red Wolf. He's the pilot
Yeah,
of the the Robles.
Yeah, yeah. That's cool, man.
They look good.
They look
I
good.
do have a 6-inch Red Wolf on pre-order.
They would
I have
look
2
great.
Skeletrons on pre-order.
They would look great next to my Joes. As bad guys.
So Corey, who used to work for the Joe team, has been now working over on all the figures, and their goal is to make them as close to classified series as possible. So it's like
Awesome.
a seamless.
It's just a 1-to-1 accent.
Yeah,
Smart.
yeah.
Which is something another company should have done when they took over a different license and had the
Every
opportunity
company
to make
should be
a
trying to align with-
joint license.
Everybody
Yeah.
that's making unofficial or affiliated Joe
They
figures
should
should
be trying to
making
get it as close to the same size as possible.
Just weird that the guy that runs the other comic book property said, "No, I don't want to." A space
more
zombie?
fresh monkey fiction here.
Space zombie?
Space zombies.
Sick. That's cool, man.
Yeah, no, this is.
I'm not buying it, but that's cool.
That's gonna look cool when it's painted.
Yeah, Diego.
There's a painted. You see them back there painted, and then
Well, let's be real, Diego. Kids can't buy toys, dude.
Yeah.
yeah, this
Kids
is more
don't have
fresh
money.
monkey fiction stuff.
And also, modern kids don't give a shit about toys. I'm not talking about your boys because I know both your kids love action figures and play with your guys' toys together. I get
Space
that.
zombies Mars.
But the general population of children don't like toys.
There you go. There's the space.
You know?
zombie all painted.
Yep.
And then Fresh Monkey Fiction announced the Cops figures.
What is this?
Cops and Crooks. You don't know Cops and Crooks?
I don't know this, man.
It's a
I
Hasbro line cartoon, late '80s.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So it's just like G.I. Joe if they were cops.
Yeah, they're bigger
So
versions of Joe's with O-rings.
one of the characters, if you look at their file card, their dad is Beachhead. But I guess
Really?
it's like not a thing now because
Ah.
Hasbro doesn't own this anymore.
So not
A lot of people are excited for this. I don't really remember. I remember seeing some toys as a kid, but I don't remember
know-
the cartoon or anything.
I know 3B and Bobby were pretty stoked about
Yeah, a
this.
lot of people are really excited for these.
I mean, they look cool.
So it was very niche. I think we were growing up. Like I have some of them. They weren't my thing growing up. The cartoon really wasn't. But for the people that it is, it looks like they're going to do these figures justice. You
You know
know,
what I need? You know what I need? I need a classified scale Chuck Norris Karate Commandos line.
seriously,
To
that's what I'm saying.
I
They're
just
doing cops and crooks. Maybe one day we'll get something that's more,
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
like understand like why.
Why does it look
Let's
like?
get that long-awaited Rambo in GI Joe. Let's
Yeah,
do that.
dude.
Let's make
Let's
that
do it.
happen now.
Make it happen. You're in
Stallone
the.
would be all about it.
Of course.
Stallone would definitely be down for it.
Also, let's get John Cena while we're at it.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, we need a new live action ambassador for Joe.
Because Sarge isn't going to be around
Sarge,
forever.
there's nothing. I love Sarge, but somebody needs to step up, and I think John Cena would be the man to do it.
Cody Rhodes. Make
Who's going
Cody
to be the
Rhodes
guy in the
G.I. Joe.
movie? Who's going to be the guy in the movie?
Chris Hemsworth, allegedly.
Chris Hemsworth is a rumor.
Allegedly. We don't know. It's all leaks.
I don't
But
want Chris Hemsworth.
I don't
to
want
do.
Chris Hemsworth to do.
I
He could
like
be-
Chris Hemsworth.
Chris
He's that
Hemsworth
dude.
could just be Outback
You
and
don't
we
hear me
solve the
saying
problem.
anything.
He could just be
I
Outback
want.
and we can move
I
on.
want. Let's get Rick Flag as Duke.
Yeah.
You know,
Let's get Cody Rhodes.
gotta play Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes. Make Cody
The
Rhodes.
Reacher guy. The Reacher guy can't act worth a shit though. He just looks like a big turd. Big grumpy guy. Or Monster Force, baby. Some more Monster Force.
Huh.
Oh,
Okay.
finally seeing the. I didn't see these. Do they have the figure like the troopers?
Huh.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, this is the one I have on pre-order, the Crimson Moon Sleepwalker, because it looks the most not like a Red Shadow, not like Red Shadows. But there's another one. So right here, there's a red helmet, and none of the figures up for pre-order have this helmet. So I asked them on Instagram. I said, "Yo, are we getting a new helmet with this figure or what?" They haven't responded back.
So maybe it was a paint test or something.
I think it could have just been a paint test. Here's another wave of Monster Force figures they've previewed. The Goblin 13. I don't know what.
What was that? An Oni?
It's like another Oni figure, but he's got like shotgun shells on him.
I'm just kind of over the weird Japanese shit.
This guy.
That guy looks stupid. I'm sorry.
There's
Who is
Mr.
he or what is he?
Johnny Quest's dad right there, Mr.
That
Quest.
literally looks like Mr. Quest, but he doesn't wear it. Yeah, it looks like Dr. Quest.
Definitely
That's
looks like him.
crazy. Are they going
They
to
know
do Rick
what they're-
Bannon too?
Fresh Monkey knows what they're doing.
Are they doing a Rick Bannon?
I don't know.
I don't like that figure. That's weird.
It's your Sasquatch.
Sasquatch with a Gatling gun.
Look, we got a Yeti now.
Oh my god, a demon Yeti.
Yeah.
Look at that other head on the ground.
Yeah, I know. That's like
That's crazy.
spooky shit.
That's a remold of that bear, right? That
Yeah.
was going around
Yep.
for the longest time. Because like they licensed
Yes,
out
here's
the
a
mold.
close up. Like that's the Sleepwalker,
That's
but that's
cool, dude.
a
That's cool,
totally
man.
different helmet. I was like, yo, let me get this helmet.
I would buy that Bigfoot with a Gatling gun so fast.
And now we have some. They put these up the other day. 1 on 1/18 scale.
Captain Eagle,
Or
the
Eagle
leader.
Force. Yeah.
Is this off-brand Joe? What is Eagle Force?
I don't
Yeah, it's
know.
off-brand Joe from the '80s.
So it was like we're trying to be Motu, like from those old lines that were like
Yeah,
not
they
licensed.
came. They were like more of like the dollar store.
But in
stuff.
their three
Yeah,
and
yeah,
3/4
okay.
inch line, all their stuff runs through Eagle Force, and then they have like a
Interesting.
Monster Force division, a Crimson Moon division, and that's how they've been. Eagle
Again,
Force is their.
not being negative, but this goes back to a lot of showing, nothing's in hand.
Well, these guys pump these out all the time.
I know. Well, not in 6-inch though.
And then here is that veteran William now is a part of Monster Force.
But he's in like gray, like a cobalt
He's
gray.
in gray with camo and comes with
Yeah.
more guns and accessories.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then
licensing,
some,
you know.
there's Mr. Legacy, but then here you got a
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu like Nazi
Yeah.
guy, but with a Cobra Commander head
In green,
in green. Yeah.
and then a normal guy head.
Mm-hmm.
What a weird thing.
And then some
And then red firefly,
Soldiers of Fortune. Yeah, Red Firefly, and then
red
a
firefly,
yellow guy.
and then yellow beachhead.
These are interesting. Huh.
This kind of screams Action Force to me, and I'm not super into it because that's kind of what Bobby does. He makes Generic gun guy in full bodysuit, color pit blue. And then they make a gray one, and then they
The
make
cool thing
a
about all Fresh Monkey Fictions, like one small scale stuff, is Gridiron Studios is doing all the sculpting for the
That's
weapons.
true.
I'm very eagerly waiting to see what those weapons end up
And it
looking
is
like.
injection molded
Yeah,
gridiron
so it's
studio.
not 3D printed. These will actually be injection molded weapons. I'm really excited to check some of these weapons out.
That I agree with.
That's all I because they make great sculpts. I just don't want to
Yeah,
pay as much as they charge for 3D printed stuff. I think
a
it's really
hundred,
expensive.
100%.
And in my experience, the 3D printed stuff, man, it can be a little funny, you know?
Fragile.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
dinky. It's dinky. I got a lot of Transformers with a lot of 3D printed accessories that are episode accurate parts that
That's,
Hasbro did not
that's
make.
all I have. That's
So,
50 images. Is there
Yep.
anything you want me to go circle back to?
nah, dude, we can
Talk
just
on,
sort of talk.
expand on.
Let's just talk how we're feeling about Joe as a whole,
All
and
right, I mean,
let's do something we're grateful about the line, and something we wish the line did better. How about that? Simple Q's and P's. Because one thing I wish the line did better, if it's cool if I shoot first,
go ahead.
uh, if you want to make us all, I don't like
Getting
being
there.
the big.
I'm
I know.
working on it.
One thing I truly wish GI Joe as a whole did better was something you mentioned, which is entertainment in some way. I know Skybound has current ongoing comics that are rebooting the universe, but an announcement for a show, even if it's an Amazon more adult centric show, because I know Joe as a kid show just probably won't vibe anymore. But like,
Yeah. I would love a new cartoon, but the
I
problem is with like streaming of cartoons, it doesn't work
no,
the way cartoons work now. So we might get like 8 episodes or 10 episodes, and that be a
yeah,
story and be done. And you'd wait 2 or 3 years for you to get something else
it
again.
just can't
It's
work.
so hard with this universe, though,
I
when you're
know
talking 100 plus characters
because
Yeah.
and
that's
50
the
of our
same.
main characters. Like,
Yup, that's
you really, to me, it's like you'd have to pick not Destro, maybe Cobra Commander, somebody, and do a start of, an origin show or something like that,
and
and build off of that, build the
I th-
characters out through that.
I think that's
Yeah.
what the Skybound comics are trying to do. Or
Well, I
like
was
to
just
do
getting ready to
comics
say,
about like four characters
do an animated show like how they're doing with the comics right now. Do like 8 to 10 episodes with one character
and
and
add
build,
in
and then
like
after
three
like
extra.
a few years, you can do like a crossover event or
Yeah.
tell a story or something like that. And I think that'd be the way to do it.
I just think as a line and as a property, it does feel weird that there just isn't anything for it other
Yeah,
than us. Other than us. You know what I mean? People like us.
there's
We're
so many
diehards.
different levels of why, I'm sure, too. Like, who
Yeah,
wants
of
to
course.
have all this, like, it's not Star Wars, but it's like real world, like killing and battle
Yeah,
and weapons and
you're
guns
right.
and shit. Like,
Thematically it's a little too what's going on in the
I
real
mean, I
world.
think it's stupid, but unfortunately, in the environment we live in, that is kind of like, oh, we don't want to do that. We don't want to have that geared towards kids or
I don't
adults.
I don't
Well,
want to promote global
I
conflict.
would
But
be
the thing
fine
is,
if they did
it's
something like
stupid. GI Joe is so hot right now. This is the time to make something.
I would be fine if they did like the X-Men 97 route where they took the Sunbow cartoon,
And do a sequel
continued on it from there,
and just dump the
but
geek
just
stuff
made it a little more thematically mature, like they
and
did with
nuanced.
97.
Yeah,
You know,
nuanced. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can keep it hokey, but then still have some real deal.
Like X-Men did.
Yeah, and dude, I'd be so down for that.
I would support that. But at the end of the day, I know that in like 3 years we have that quote unquote GI Joe slash Transformers movie.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
But like, yeah, I just think
We had tons of
adults are
rated R
adults, kids are
property
kids.
toys back in the day. It's a different
Yeah,
world, though. That's a totally different world now.
yeah. It's one thing I wish the line could do better, which is have something else.
They could just, if they just thought they're thinking too big, if they just made it small and just said we're
Yeah,
picking 10 characters,
Just an
we're having
intimate thing.
Flint,
Yep.
we're having, like, they tried to do that with the GI Joe movies, but they still tried to make it too big. Like,
Yep.
you got to focus in on a certain amount of characters and build off it. I don't
Yep.
know.
Tighten up.
there's just too many characters to try and have in one movie.
Hell, just
Yeah.
focus on the Dreadnoks, and then at the end,
Dude,
hint the
If
Cobra.
they
I
did
think
a
that would
Dreadnoks movie, that'd be great.
a
Or a
Dreadnoks movie
show,
or a show that would be a fun one to do.
And then
that
you
would be so
pull
cool
you pull
because
an Iron Man 1 where at the end Zartan walks into his swamp base and the Cobra Commander or Destro's
Yeah,
at a chair,
yeah.
and
well,
it's
the
just like
best part is
whoa, you know what
they're
I mean?
like the ultimate mercenaries. They
That's what I'm
so
saying, dude.
they can interact with Destro. They can interact with Cobra. Maybe sometimes they work with GI Joe because they're pissed at Cobra. Who the fuck knows, you know?
Or
But
you just
Or
do you
But
use
that's what I'm
major
saying. Like a like a Dreadnoks or like a Destro or a
because
Firefly
Mars,
show.
yep,
Somebody
yep,
that's more of a freelance that could go.
can flit in that world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be great. Also, I think
Or
Major Blood should
oh,
matter
it
a little
sounds
more.
dumb. Chuckles. Follow Chuckles.
Chuckles would be just like a Jack Reacher style Chuckle or
Yeah.
so. Yeah,
But in Joe.
but in Joe, every once in a while, have him call Flint or Stalker or someone to report in.
Yeah.
that's how you build the universe because you start with like a guy like Chuckles having eight
Just a
episode
guy,
show,
just
and
a
you introduce
guy.
a couple characters, and then guess what? In 6 months now you got a Flint show.
Yup.
And then you introduce more. Like that's how they just need to build on it.
You don't
Yep.
have to have Snake Eyes right away for Joe.
No.
That's the problem. They want to do Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes right away because of ninjas. I get it; they're cool and shit, but it doesn't translate well on screen when you have Snake Eyes sitting there not saying shit.
As
Yeah.
that movie proved, you can't rely on Snake Eyes alone. To
But I
carry
mean,
the
can
brand.
you? He doesn't say shit.
That
but
movie was fucking
give
terrible.
him lips. Well, the actual Origins movie, yeah, but in the actual like Retaliation, they gave him lips and shit.
Yep,
On this.
yep,
Remember?
that's right. That's right. He had
What the
weird
hell,
puckered
man?
lips.
So
I will say I am grateful that the line survived and is as strong as it is.
Yeah. I think my biggest complaint, and I know reuse is the name of the game. Okay,
It's
that's
G.I.
just
Joe,
the way
yeah.
GI Joe works.
Yeah.
But reuse the right things.
Yeah,
That's what we were talking about earlier. You're
That was-
reusing things that nobody
that
wants.
just
or
nobody
likes,
wants,
and
yeah.
it's just garbage.
sh-
And it doesn't
or
make
shit
sense.
we already have too much of.
Yeah, yeah. Reuse, like, okay, you're gonna reuse a gun. Throw that Sunbow gun in with every retro, Joe.
Yeah.
No one will complain.
You'll hear zero complaints. Throw that Sunbow greaser rifle in with every retro Cobra figure.
Yup.
No one will complain.
Nope. Because I got plenty of other troopers and officers that still don't have that gun.
when
I didn't talk about that yet. We can talk about that.
what next HasLab?
So there's all right in the one live stream of Yo Joe June.
BMAC, baby.
BMAC had a Rattler shirt on,
And
Yeah.
it is famously his
and
favorite.
everyone said it was going to be big. It's going to be big. Reddit is speculating, and they're saying that it is going to be a Rattler, but it's not going to be a classified series Rattler. It's going to be O-ring scale Rattler to counteract the Sky Striker.
I would believe that if it wasn't for the fact that Super 7 explicitly confirmed that they're the only people doing
Super
O-ring.
7's doing O-ring now.
But they said in the press release that
And-
they're the only people doing O-ring.
And dude, let's be real. They wouldn't have the SDCC main slot if they were going to reveal an O-ring.
3 3/4 Rattler.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Especially when, again,
I feel like
At
we're gonna
NYCC
get. I feel like we're gonna get a Rattler, and it's gonna be fucking big.
and we're going to get a Wild Weasel, baby.
Oh
What
wow,
the hell
Weasel,
am I
my
gonna do
dog!
with
I love
What am
that
I gonna
character.
do with this guy?
Yeah, what the fuck are you going to do with a Rattler, dude?
I'm gonna hang that bitch from the ceiling, I guess.
It's even bigger than a fucking dragonfly.
Gonna be dragon. Gonna be a dog fighting fucking world at Leo's house.
But man.
a Rattler, a Skeletron, and a
And
Dragonfly.
a fucking 5 dragonfly. It's a 3-man war. You got the Red Shadows coming in to fight Cobra and Joe.
And yeah, let's be honest. Like, I don't think the vehicle, like you mentioned that earlier, Nico, they're going to give us more vehicles this year. Like, I think they're going to, like, we got Thunder Machine. Like,
The what? Help
So
me out,
that's
Steve.
still-
Help me out, Steve.
We
What
still
is Snowjob's vehicle?
Snowcat.
That's rumored to come out this year.
Thunder Machine and Heart Wrencher is rumored to come out this year, and the Snowcat's
We'll see it at
rumored
San
to come
Diego.
out
Yeah, the
this year.
Snowcat's rumored to come out this
So
year
we might see
So-
those at San
at
Diego.
Comic Con.
Let's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a year from now, what the hell am I going to do with 25 classified vehicles?
You're gonna start
It's
selling
gonna be
your
a bigger
O-ring
room,
stuff.
bro.
You're gonna have to demolish
You're
another
gonna have to get
wall.
like a she shed or something.
Seriously, what the hell? Like, I want to support the line, so I want to buy it too, you know. But
You're gonna
like,
have to you're gonna have to go downtown and sublease an office to just be your new toy collection room.
dude, seriously. I
and
mean,
that
I know.
that's why I'm like, other lines are getting cut. I'm like,
yeah,
Can't do it,
if they're
dude.
going all in, I'm going along. I'm along for this ride. This shit's
I've
fun.
I've got I think 4 things on BBTS pre-order, and I have stuff through Hasbro, and that's
How you
really
gonna
it.
do? I got 33 pre-orders at Big Bad Toy Store
I
right now.
have
That's not
5.
including
I used to be
Amazon
like
and
that. I used to
I
be like
have
that, but
I have
now I've cut everything back.
Hasbro.
You
I
know,
have
I just got
5.
my higher Rambos. Like I've been buying more like 112 soft good
I
stuff and Yo Joe's.
I
So
saw those higher rainbows. Are they good?
Miz just posted up a bunch of pictures of
That's
them.
why I'm
I
saying, yeah, I
opened,
saw those.
I opened one
You
and
like it?
Rambo one, and I liked it. I have the
Nice.
30 one, which is nice, but the other
Nice.
two I just got today. I haven't opened 2 and 3 yet, but they look good.
Sick. Nice.
I think they're good. I mean, I think I paid $80 for them, or I forget what the retail was for them. They're for what they are. They're nice figures.
That's dope.
If we get a Rattler, obviously
Wild
Wild
Weasel.
Weasel. What
Yeah.
are we looking at for character wise for stretch goals? Like a pilot Coco.
You're
So
gonna
yeah,
get you're gonna
nope.
get a Cobra pilot, just a generic Cobra
Yes,
pilot.
then he'll be the gunner.
Just the same, yeah. Because remember, think about the his tank. So with Joe's, you have to do characters,
Do you
but with
think they put
Cobra, you could do generics.
what's the Viper, the Stratojet Viper from
Yeah,
the chick from the cartoon?
The
yeah,
Night Raven pilot.
Night Raven pilot. You think they throw her in there?
No, I
probably.
don't think they do Strato. I mean, I wouldn't. I think that would not make sense. That's just me.
Yeah,
Because he's for the Night Raven.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the girl. I'm not talking about the actual the male pilot to go with the Night Raven. I'm talking about the female from the cartoon.
Yeah, she wears the black and red uniform though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you could do that. I wouldn't be
It would
that.
be a
Well,
fun way to work her in because like, do you think we'd get that playing it classified? I don't
I
know.
No,
don't think so.
absolutely not.
So you got to think about it, right? The next thing after the Rattler would have to be a ground vehicle for GI Joe
Yep.
I think it
because
would
they
be
don't
that,
have a
that
big.
hovercraft.
No, it's probably going to be a Mobat.
You think?
If they see Ramen do one, you
What's the
know for a
fucking?
fact.
So
The
if we're
whale,
considering a Thunder
The
Machine,
whale,
that
same
big
as
hover
retail
boat.
yeah,
release.
the whale,
The
the
whale.
whale.
I think the whale's more iconic, dude.
But the whale is so fucking big.
That's what HasLab would have to be.
I guess so.
I don't even know. I'm telling you, I would
You
love
better
it.
make
but
it
I'm not
float.
doing
No, it's definitely Cobra, dude. They pretty much did a little nod, wink, wink on both.
Yeah,
the strips that it was Rattler.
BMAC literally was wearing the Rattler logo as a Cobra logo,
Yeah,
and he was there to help to prep for Comic Con
hmm
because
it.
Emily
Yeah,
is quote unquote
they're
away
giving
right
it the
now.
top spot. Like they're really making a big deal out of this, so it's got to be something that's gonna bang.
Also, let's be real. They kind of threw the Star Wars one out to the wind to die.
they totally did.
Which
Was it
one?
Yakface said today? It's been 17 days since
Yak,
Hasbro's talked about
yeah,
it.
Yakface tweeted that it's been 17 days
But the
since
Cantina.
Yeah,
any form of marketing for the cantina has been put out.
So what is it? Is it not funded or something,
it's
or is it
It
not.
funded?
still has
It's
not
not. It
funded,
has been funded.
which is
Oh,
wild because the vintage collection people normally eat that shit up.
yeah. Usually that, but I know they've made a few versions of that. So
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
I'm
think.
surprised that's
I'm
not
sticking
funded.
with Cobra. I don't know.
As it stands right now, it is at 5,736 backers out of 8,000. And it's,
How
oh,
many
I think another reason why they need 8K in 14 days. I think another reason why it's not funded yet is this Kickstarter has 2 different tiers. It has a deluxe edition for
Uh,
500 instead of 400.
Damn.
I didn't know it had two different tiers.
I didn't either, but I'm looking at it right now.
So that's why everybody's just saying fuck it then. and
I
not
think
doing it.
people are like, what the fuck?
$500
Dude?
for the one you really want, though. It
Yeah.
better
Yeah.
it better have like drinks you can drink.
So apparently the
Has
extra
what been up?
the extra $500
Electronics.
is another accent wall to complete the whole cantina
Are you fucking
and
kidding?
more chairs and stuff. Yeah, literally. It's another accent wall that pegs into what they're selling you
So
already.
so the Star
to
Wars
finish.
team's being the Star Wars team
They're
again.
piecing it out.
Instead of giving you everything you should have got at the base tier, they
Yeah,
stretched it out over
the
gold and
deluxe
tiers.
pack is 3 more booth sections, 5 more stools, 5 more chairs,
I guess they
4
can't blame it on
benches, si-
Patrick this time.
a unique wall decoration, 20 more cups.
Yeah,
Literally,
hundred
it's
percent,
to fucking finish it for
100%
a
Rancor all
hundred
over.
more dollars.
Well,
That's
yeah, it sounds
ridiculous.
like you really need to buy it though. If you want the full
That's what
feature,
I'm
you need to spend
saying,
the
dude.
$500. So what's the Rattler going to cost? If that's
Also, it is a fucking weird pick to
What
threshold
did his
1
cost?
do a
3?
Greedo. I'll tell you right now. Hold on. I'm on HasLab right now.
if it's a Rattler, I'll tell you right now, $4.99. Calling it.
So the his tank cost.
I think it was $3.49.
It doesn't have the price on here anymore. $300. So $349 with shipping. Yeah,
Okay, so
$299.
maybe this is going to be $4.49 or maybe $3.99. It's going to be expensive. The Rattler, because you know how much you're going to have there a lot of plastic on that. There's a lot of pieces, all the bombs and shit. Like,
I mean, there's nothing they could do reuse. They all have to be.
they're going to make maybe they'll make a Cobra Ground Crew.
Ooh, like
I'd
they
like
did with the
that.
Sky Striker.
Yeah, like, have like the ladder that comes
How
up
much
to
was the fucking Dragonfly?
300, I think.
I think both of them were at the 3 mark.
Okay.
I don't know. I just feel like the Rattler's going to be so big. That's a lot of plastic and parts. I feel like, I mean, maybe it'll be 300. I'd be shocked.
Does it have to be that big? What if they just scale it down a little bit, like they did with the Vamp and the Stinger?
If
Like,
they snub nose the Thunderbolt 2, which is what it is in real life, I'll be salty. You can't. Like, that thing already is snub nose in real life. I mean, when you.
Dude, I'm looking at a Rattler. I think it's fucking huge.
I'm
Yeah,
looking
I
at
know.
looking at mine right now. I'm like,
That's
there's no
huge.
way.
That thing's
Yeah.
fucking huge, dude. So yeah, so the Rattler on the box art has an extra guy behind Wild Weasel. So you'll probably do a
Yep.
pack-in bonus guy. So that way you have someone
Yep.
sitting on the gunner seat in the back.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm counting.
I mean, I want the Cobra Trooper that's on the box art, dude.
Yeah, the fucking yeah.
Yeah, but
It's
he's
got
just like a
14
basic trooper with a red mask.
Mm-hmm.
Make Scarface.
14
Make it fucking
bombs,
Scarface.
landing gear.
Yeah. The big engines that sit on top of the wings. Yeah, dude. Man. A Rattler would absolutely slap though.
And so where the hell? I mean, they got to think. I guess people are just going to buy it and deal with it later. I guess when they get
That's
it. Huh?
a lot of fucking
Kind of
bombs
been the
it's
whole-
gonna have to come with.
Yeah, 14.
It's a
Parachute
lot of bombs.
accessories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about how they did the Sky Striker with it. Had a lot of bonus stuff for the people.
Catch you
in
later,
it.
Diego. Thanks for hanging out.
Later,
man.
Diego. Thank you for
All right,
being
man,
down.
later.
Yeah, we love you.
Yeah, if it is the Rattler, my gosh, I don't know, man. I think the wingspan is what really hurts it because that makes it hard to put on a shelf.
Yeah, 'cause it's got fat wings, right? It's
Yeah.
got big, blocky, fat wings.
It's just as wide as it is long,
Yeah, that's true.
the toy itself.
Whereas the
So
Sky Striker folds in on itself.
Yeah.
So it gets a smaller
it's
silhouette.
a V shape compared
Yeah,
to
but
this.
the
being
Sky
a
Striker
square
has
box.
this cool base that it makes it like horizontal.
Yeah.
Well, the Dragonfly gets it too. where you
Dragonfly
can
comes
tilt
with a
it.
tilted base. Yeah.
And I'm
So,
sure
I mean, that'll
this will
help.
probably have a base too, but it's just like, yeah, I think, man, even up on the shelf, like it's just
It'll
you're gonna need a
Probably
lot of
be at
depth.
least what 2 feet, 3
Yeah,
feet
you're gonna need a
wide.
lot of depth.
Wingspan.
It's
Yep.
a big thing, dude. I'll never forgive them for fumbling the Rancor that hard. I don't think I ever will get over that.
So what-
Yeah, I mean that thing. I'm looking at it right now. That thing could very well be 2x2, 2 feet long and 2 feet wide. The Rattler. I mean, that's a big box if you think about 2x2. I mean, what I mean is like on display. That's big. 2 feet by 2 feet, and that's
I mean-
probably underselling it. It'd probably be even bigger than that. So
I mean, the Dragonfly's 2.5 feet long, guys.
yeah. So
Yeah, it's almost 3. They said.
Yeah.
From tip to tip.
So
and the Dragonfly toy is actually
And-
longer than the Rattler toy.
and all the Dragonflies is long. It's actually kind of narrow.
Yep.
So you got to think this way, that way. That's a big fucking thing, dude. Slap though. It would absolutely slap.
I'm still getting
Yeah, of course you are.
it.
Of course you
I
are.
would definitely buy it. I'm just
Yeah.
like, I mean, like
As
I
long as
said, all
the
these vehicles,
long as
like
the
holy
price is
shit.
right and it comes with enough stuff to justify. It'll back though. I have no doubt in my mind it'll back. People love the Rattler. People love Wild Weasel as a character.
Wild Weasel's a cool character. I
Wild
had him. I
Weasel's like
never
a
had the Rattler
standout.
as a kid, but I did have Wild Weasel.
Yeah, Wild Weasel's a standout Cobra character.
The
So
Rattler is just because it's based off of a real plane is so dope.
yeah. No, you're right.
Fucking
No.
tank killers.
But I want like more goofier shit. Like I want like a water
Or
moccasin,
like a talk or like a fucking
a whale.
See, but you're saying like the water moccasin is retail.
That can
All
be a
these
retail
vehicles
one,
are
yeah.
retail, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's scary to me, though. That means we're gonna probably get if they
I
want
want like what is
Let's
it? The
be
mud dog,
so let's be real.
the
If
mud
a
dog versus the
vamp
mud dog or the bulldog. I want that.
if
fucking
a
thing.
vamp and a striker $100, that water moccasin's gonna be $150 at retail.
See, I want an all striker. You're right. That is going to be expensive because that is going to be bigger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All
Dude.
Striker's the little doom buggy.
Oh,
right?
dude, I would love
Yeah.
an all striker. That's the
Yeah.
most iconic
We
Joe
need
vehicle.
one of those. I want an Eco.
I would
Warriors
love one. I know you guys don't like the stun, but I would love to have a stun too.
Fuck no! I want a stun,
Yeah, stun
I
slaps.
love the
and I
stun.
need a PP
dude.
stun.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the weird,
Really
weird,
do
like,
the stun up.
the weird
That's
front,
it.
the weird front wheeled heavy motorcycle.
I
Yeah,
just
thing's
really
awesome.
like that vehicle a lot, and you can make a
Stalker's
Patrol
Canoe. Yeah,
Patrol
we need
one.
Stalker's Canoe. Fuck yeah.
Doc, I've been saying,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
the fucking 4th of July Jamboree 2-pack of Fishing Bazooka and Stalker in a Canoe. Come on, man. Come on. I write the marketing
We
itself.
got 5 minutes left.
You're good, man. You chill. We're
wrap
just
it
shooting
up
the
here.
shit. Yeah, we can wrap it up. Had a
But I
great
definitely
time.
think we need to check back in at Comic-Con. I don't know what we're doing yet. Nico and I are
We're gonna try and figure out what
we're
the show
planning
is.
it out. We're talking. We're gonna come back. We're definitely coming back. It's just
Yeah,
schedules need to line back up. You know.
yeah. We
That's
need
where
to
we're at
sit
here.
and chat. We also need to
We're
come
at.
up with a new structure and layout,
Yeah, a little bit new structure because we don't want to just do
news, and
just
move on.
toys. We kind of
Yeah.
want to do more like a free talk, kind of like we've been doing here.
Okay.
I just kind of want to shoot the
No.
shit, talk about
Yeah.
cool stuff I like with my buddy.
Yeah.
So that's
I want to talk about like what just happened in wrestling last night,
Mhm.
and also what comic book I'm reading, but like what toy I'm playing with, that kind of
Yeah.
shit. I just want to
Yeah.
do a nerd hangout.
Yeah, I
And
hear you.
I think Leo kind of digs it, and I think
Yeah.
it'll be more casual, and it'll let us
And that
easier
way I don't
get
have to
guests
do.
on.
I don't want to do so much work, and
Yeah, and it'll also make
everybody
guests
else is
easier
doing
to
the same
have.
thing. You know.
Yeah,
So I wanna
everyone's
just-
covering news now,
Yeah.
and also
Yeah,
think
that is
about
kind
it.
of bit. That is true.
Think about it. It'll let us do more topic shows like this and just be freeform.
Yeah, I want to do
And
more
it'll
topics
allow
and
us to have
talk
more
about our
friends.
shit and
It'll allow us to have more friends on because they're not pressured to
Yeah.
have to sit here while we cover news.
Yeah.
Just
yeah,
talk
that's
about
the plan.
stuff.
But definitely, since we've been sitting here theorizing
Yeah.
the HasLab, I definitely want to check back in and
We
maybe
can do
that
something.
night or something.
we
That
can-
we, at least that weekend we get together and hang out.
We can throw something down for San Diego. There's going to be enough news for everybody.
When is that? Is it beginning of July?
I'll look it up right now. July 25th to July 28th.
So it's the end of July. Okay.
Thursday through Sunday.
It's a month from now.
Yeah. A month from
Too far
a month
away.
from now. Less than a month from now. A month from now.
There'll be
Literally a
plenty
month
of
from
leaks
now.
by then.
A month from now a
True.
month from now tomorrow.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
I'm not
I mean,
I'm not against
Shit.
coming back in a month
Hasbro will probably put up their exclusives
at the start
in
of
the beginning-
July.
At the start of July, yeah, to
To
let
get
everybody
hyped up.
know and start advertising them and stuff.
I no one expected Mattel to drop all theirs today, so yeah, you're probably right.
Dude, that Too Bad is pretty crazy.
But it's a cartoon too bad. It's not even toy too bad.
Yeah, I know. I like it,
I mean, me too, but like, yeah.
I didn't see that stuff. I'll have to look it up.
but it's
Yeah, yeah,
two
yeah.
separate figures, and then you could pop the parts together and
It's
make
like just
one
like the
figure.
episode. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's cool, man.
it's pretty cool. But yeah, that's going to be it for us tonight. Thanks for hanging out.
Wonderful show.
If you got
Word
any
up.
questions, comment down below. Like, what do you think the HasLab's going to be?
Steve, what do you got to plug?
My shitty internet tonight, I guess.
Yeah, that's all right.
Fucking sitting here, no camera. My
Oh,
bad.
No, we're disappointed.
Oh,
We
good.
expecting to see all the GI Joe stuff. And
I
It's
know,
all-
like I'm sitting. I
It really let
actually
us
pulled
down.
out. I pulled out a Rattler, and I'm like, oh, that's right, my video isn't
Oh,
working.
it's-
Damn it.
It's okay,
Before
dude.
time runs out, great to have you all back, and Steve.
We love you, Adrian.
Word up.
We love you, Adrian. Thanks for being here.
But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for me. I'm going to
I'm
bed, and
I'm going to bed
we'll
too.
be in touch. We're definitely coming back. So thanks
Stay
for
tuned.
everybody that has been waiting to see us come back.
Same bat place, same bat channel.
Catch y'all later.
All right, man. Later.
Later.